listeners may find the following footage deeply disturbing. For more awesome content, like and subscribe now. Lock and load, bitches.
And that's been a while. As we leave the wilderness, YouTube, they're like, I just got a message on my thing from YouTube. It said, "Holy shit, you're live." That's what it said. Oh, yes. Oh, God. I know. That's terrible. That's terrible.
What's going on here?
Fan it down on you. Trying to get you high.
So what's the best thing I have bought since I've been gone and haven't seen y'all? My new hat. Make sure YouTube gets a good look at it. Yeah, so what's up, everyone? Past few weeks, Mark, it's been longer than that. I think it's been almost a month.
It's been over a month.
Pushing it. I don't know. Sometimes you just get tired. I don't know. There's no real rhyme or reason. But I thought I had to come back because I heard a message out there that 90% of you MFers were garbage, and I just don't believe that. So
That's horrible.
I'm like, I know at least 10 or 12 that are not garbage. That's more than 90%. 10%.
Well, that just means you know 110 people.
I only know a few that are garbage, and even them, you just forgive and move on.
What was it that said 90% of resellers are garbage?
I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tell you later.
Okay.
So,
well, the exact verbiage was only 10% are not garbage, which means that 90% are, right? So,
all right. So I'm going to put a link here in the chat. Oh shit! I need the right one. Damn it.
My eBay room looks like garbage, but yeah.
All right, y'all talk. Everybody talk amongst yourselves.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? I'm doing all right, man. Doing good.
Is that
myself?
Santa Todd? Santa hat?
Yeah, I'm Santa's helper. How y'all doing?
You got your lights on.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, so I had to go and we're gonna have the knighting ceremony and Feliz Navidad, Dominus Ominous. Keith, you have been bestowed upon you the great power. Hey, put a link into there for the Discord, Keith.
Yeah, great for Keith to do that. He's like, yeah, I run Discords and I can run this no problem. I'm like, wow, it's just been something I wanted to do, but really couldn't do it myself. But someone like Keith willing to help out. That's awesome.
For PPP, can we agree right here? We've got a lot of the PP here that the Canadians are the garbage, not the Americans. Is that okay? Can we do that? We nominate Josh to be the garbage.
Hey, you got some Amish dude hanging out back there.
He's
being quiet. He didn't want to let you know.
Man, the hell with him. Hey, I could hear him. All I had to do was say something.
We can hear you now. It's not like the other one.
I was hiding.
So Pitco, Keith, don't hold it against him that he's not American either, but it's a good idea, folks. So it's a Discord group for resellers. It's going to be, we're not going to charge you $39 a month. This is all FAE and these guys. I'm just going to promote it and be actively involved in because I think it's a great way to build community and don't necessarily like Facebook as much. So, a lot more control and, really not a ton of rules. Just act like a normal human being, treat people kind. It's pretty much it. You'll get a lot of help. It's because that's why I have this channel. That's why I keep coming back, even though I keep saying I'm going to get rid of it. John will tell you the same thing. He spent his whole channel about helping people. He taught a lot tonight about AI. There's a new AI listing tool, which we want to know what garbage really is. That's your garbage for the day.
Yes.
And at least 10% are good sellers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or good people.
So the Discord has I ain't even seen it yet. It keeps. I'm assuming he put the link in there by now. What is Keith? What are you waiting on? What did I do that for? Did I miss it? There is a section to post news. I missed. Oh, there it is. That's what Rad Relics. That's what John said. There's a place to post nudes. I don't necessarily know that
you had news.
I don't think you want in it. There aren't too many reseller pinup models out there. So, just saying.
Only 10%. Only 10% look good. The other 90 are garbage.
We're just all normal people, but with normal flaws. So what's happened since I've been gone? I see definitely garbage in the over there. Landshark Picker, Craig, what's up? Speaking of garbage, so mine and Craig's teams both got shit on while we've been gone. Ole Miss and Alabama, they said, you know what? You guys play in the best football conference in the history of man. You guys have played some of the toughest schedules out there. You've beaten top 20 teams. You've had a couple ugly losses. We'll give you that. But we've got teams over here that haven't beaten a top 25 team, so they haven't lost. Look how great they are.
Man.
What losers? You want to see something self-destruct? College football is in the middle of self-destruction right now. If they don't get a hold of it, they're in the middle of self-destruction. Yeah, Ghost Picker, you're living the life right there. It's all Primo's fault. He did the mind trick on me. I was supposed to be. I said hello and said a few things in Primo's Wednesday. They didn't even greet me and say hello or nothing. So I put him on my personal ban list till Monday. But then he said something, and I actually said something in chat today, and I'm like, well, damn, he's smarter than me. So I'm like, if I've already failed that mind trick, I might as well go live tonight. But in all seriously, this is a great time of the year. A lot of people got a little bit of free time on your hands. You can't shipping unless they're going to pay for express shipping. You can't get it to them.
No.
So you sell, So John closed out really good on the show, folks. You can't get this time back. You work a lot, especially if you're part timers because you're doing two jobs. Take care of your friends and family. Spend some time with the things that are most important. I understand that we talk a lot of reselling and we don't. But man, you can't get time back.
Yeah, I'm done after today. I'm going till the end of the year. I'm not doing nothing.
I mean, I'm gonna listen and piddle around out here, but
I just sent in so much shit. I got to do nothing for a while.
But it's a time of the year when everything slows down. We're gonna watch the podcast tomorrow. I know everybody in the chat subscribes to the PPP. We won't have to worry about y'all. But we talk about that a little bit about, really is a reflection time, maybe put in a quarter of the time you normally do just to keep your store active. Tickle the eBay algorithm a little bit.
Just give it a little.
Think of things, throw a couple more up there.
That's all I do anyway. So.
A normal day, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's only so many ways to try to get people to buy toothbrush holders.
What?
Tamara says she's still shipping. I shipped today, and I think I've got 3 or 4 right now. I'll ship them in the morning, but taking photos of shirts. I mean, there will still be people that buy things, and depends on So John's a great example. He sells a lot of things that just everyday stuff or parts for things. People will need those. So those things will, somebody will still see that on Saturday and go, I need that. Even though it's Christmas, I need that. Especially the week after Christmas, they'll start thinking normally again. So those kind of things will start to pick up a little bit. But I don't understand this time of year when people go, it's so slow. January's going to be terrible. When they know it's Q4, I'm going to buy a few more toys. I'm going to sell gift items. I'm going to do these things. And then they look at the first quarter and don't think about it's completely different. It's calendars, it's workout stuff, it's diet books, it's self-help. All those things in the first 6 weeks of the year sell really good because most everybody makes New Year's resolutions. And so I don't understand that people will sell seasonally in part of the year and not other parts of the year. Swimsuits in the summer, beach balls, anything outside, anything. If you want to sell seasonally and really be aggressive with the kind of things you buy and to stay ahead with the seasons, it's just. But the first quarter is always the one they just assume January is going to be returns, and they're not going to sell anything, which is kind of strange.
He's so good.
Kind of strange.
My first quarters have been really good the last 3 years. I don't know why.
The one thing I would tell you, so who was I on the phone with? I was on the phone yesterday afternoon with Kent. And I hadn't seen Kent in the chat. Kent, where the hell are you? Crazy occasion. And the one thing, I was like, man, dude, I've got so much stuff. I don't need to be out here sourcing. But what's this time of year through January? People are donating lots of really good stuff. They're making decisions on tax returns and trying to make donations and those kind of things the next few weeks. Folks, right now, thrift stores and those kind of places, there's going to be a lot of really nice merchandise right now. And even though I don't need it and I shoot myself, I'm like, I can't pass up the fact that there's no yard sales for 3 months. I need quality merchandise. Right now, the next, I say 3 weeks are really strong with people donating and that kind of sourcing. So Tamara sold sandals to somebody in Oregon today.
Yeah, it's warm. It was hot here today. It's been warm.
John the Automator. What's up? I'm not the greatest at reading chat, as you know. I can't be John and read.
Oh, that's so hard to do. 2 hours of reading and
dude, that one comment, that person really got you. That all that rhyming, it was like 3 lines wrong, all that damn rhyming. I'm like, you went right through it. I'm like, I was impressed. I'm like, holy crap. He was like, he struggled with the normal stuff, but he just nailed that one. I'm like, how do you get that one?
Sometimes my eyes see different letters, so I don't know. Sometimes you read so many, it's just like you start making up words.
Okay, so Eric, you got a great point, and I'm scared to even point this out because you never have great points. So this must be your Christmas present to everyone. A great point, dude. Christmas clearance is going to start. Right now, a lot of Christmas is already going on sale. So if you're in the position of where you can buy and hold, the one thing I tell you about Christmas, especially lights and those kind of things, it sells year round. Christmas is, people go, when do I list Christmas? Anytime, because Christmas sells all the time.
Yep.
And it's amazing that people want to wait and oh my God, Carol, that's why I don't live in Massachusetts. Snowing? What the hell is that?
Ooh.
Snow.
It's been 36 and windy here, so I felt like 27. And I'm like,
here too.
I'm like, I really feel like moving to Florida right now.
Yep, snowing here too.
Snow.
Yeah, so if you're the praying type, really remember Tennessee and North Carolina in your prayers. That hurricane ravaged area where their houses are not rebuilt and a lot of them are living in tents and really hard on small children. They're about to get 2 inches of snow in the next day, 24, 48 hours. That's going to be hard on those folks. We haven't, our government has failed us. When people from around the world, they will bring in here on golden airplanes and give them the world, and people who are born and raised here, your fellow Americans are mightily struggling through something the government probably created anyway. Let's be for real. They know how to steer it. You can go do the research. They can make a hurricane turn. Go do your research. You drop enough cold ice in the top of a hurricane, it goes right. Which way did this one go? Right. But anyway. Yeah, Carol, it's going to be bad. There's going to be some loss of life there. And they're not getting a lot of attention right now, which is terrible. Paul Rose, what's up, man?
Yeah, well,
The UK is well represented here tonight. I appreciate that, guys. It's like the middle of the night over there, I think.
let's see what time is it over there. It's
You're like,
late.
let's listen to that idiot from Alabama. Holy hell!
God save the king.
I thought they were saving the queen.
Whoa.
Well, I thought she died.
What?
Hell, I missed my whole mouth. Damn. Hell, if I don't watch out, the king's gonna die too. He's in terrible shape.
What?
See?
And King Charles is in terrible shape.
I thought you were talking about the other king in Arkansas.
Oh, the king. Hey, that would be awesome. Nothing would say Merry Christmas like let's all just have a meet up in Bentonville, Arkansas, and listen to the king preach church in the next couple of weeks. Who's in?
Let's go see if it's really him.
Oh, I know it's him. You know what we're really gonna do? Man, they're talking. Everybody's gonna look. Why haven't they got DNA from him? Oh, he doesn't want to do it. There's touch DNA. All we gotta do is go swab the keyboard. We'll know whether it's the king in a hurry. What kind of video would that be? If we prove.
Let's do it.
Hey, Jacob,
Don't we have his fingerprints too?
tell your clan not to be interrupting my show. I know David's probably hiding around there somewhere.
He's still out delivering.
Oh, that's right. This is prime time for him, isn't it?
Yep. He's still out delivering.
So, well, like my driver here, he's like 10 o'clock nights this whole week. Is that what Davis is seeing too?
My guys hasn't even not here yet.
I think he got home at 11:30 p.m. last night. I think, which means he probably dropped his truck off about 11.
They're rocking. My dude's been showing up at like 7, 8 o'clock, and then he still has shit to go get from Kohl's. You know, it's like, what the fuck?
So Paul Rose says he recognizes that elf arm right there.
I know that guy.
Merry Christmas.
It's been a very interesting fourth quarter. I'm about normal. I'm a little lower than I wanted to be, but I'm continuing to build to where I want to be next year. I'm telling you right now, continue building for next year. And I think we've got still got rough times. Probably first 6 months, 8 months. I think by this time next year, the light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully, it's not a damn train, but the light at the end of the tunnel, we can see it. I don't know if we'll exactly be there, but we'll be on the right path. I think. Just. I don't know if we'll exactly be there, but I'm running out of storage in my room. Nah. It's just piled up behind me. I'm not running out of it. I'm running out of storage in my room. Nah.
Oh.
Somebody has an echo.
Yep.
Echo.
Somebody's double dipping over there.
It's not me.
I think it's FAE. He thinks he's incognito, but
It's probably over on his refrigerator.
Yeah, I put the whammy. I put the whammy mute. Yeah, it happened when I muted him. Yeah, Jenna's probably beating him, and that's what it is. Yeah, but it's just a printer behind me. I actually had this area cleaned up. The problem is the auction. We don't have a drop now. We had a drop 2 weeks ago. There's not a drop on the auction until the 13th for us. So I've got a month of stuff that's gotta hang out, and the truck. As soon as it warms up at all, I've got to work on the truck, and then I can use the truck again. So instead of having stuff out, I drug everything inside so it wouldn't get rained on. And I haven't taken it to the building because all the auction stuff's in the way. But it's not overflowing. All right, sent me a message. All right, cool. I'll check that out, Pat. eBay's fourth quarter last year, slightly. I can't imagine they're up this year. Just everybody's struggling. Folks, I don't know how people are making it. You got to understand what you sell and really understand value pricing. I've been talking about this for a long time. So because Jody and I, she rode with me to do the auction pickup, and we went to Walmart and did some other errands. And how often does everybody eat out? Oh my God, we could have. Jacob's only got himself. He doesn't count. Because it'd be the same. It'd be the same whether he makes it a home by himself. But for families,
right.
Very blessed that Joanny is a man. That insane wife of mine is one hell of a cook. I can't remember other than Wing Night, which our wing restaurant just officially closed today, so there's no wing restaurant anymore. Tailgater's closed. Yeah, they closed down for good.
No way.
Forever?
That's crazy.
I guess forever.
Oh.
It's so it's so expensive. So I was doing some sourcing on a town over. I'm like, I'm just gonna stop and get a combo Whataburger. And that crazy woman hit me with a large without me asking. It was $14 and like 73 cents for just a bacon cheeseburger combo with a drink. Nothing else.
That'd be like 25 here.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And we listened to Josh talk about Canada prices.
Oh.
That's insane. If it was me, Johnny, and Jacob, that would be over $40 for 3 people to eat at fast food. There's a reason why if I grab something out to eat, I'm like, back to Wendy's it is to the $5 bag.
Right.
That experiment has been a giant fail. We're going back to the $5 bag. I mean, I just even groceries are very expensive. I'm like, how do people make it now? It is the cost of everything is just, and it has to have an effect on the things everybody sells. So no matter what it is, credit debt's at an all-time high. Where are they? Once they hit limits on credit cards, where they get it from?
I did notice that the interest rates are starting to go down on credit cards. So I was looking at my accounts, and then the last couple months, at least a point, 2 points, 3 points.
Yeah, you had an echo, so we had to mute you.
Did I? Sorry.
Your mic's hot again. It's really loud again.
I'm loud again?
Oh my
What's
God.
going on, guys? What's
Why
going
are you
on?
so aggressive, dude? What the hell? Take it easy.
How about now?
We're just trying to hang out and like chill out. You're all loud. Carrying on.
I don't know.
All right, there you go, Pat. It's in the chat. Who was that coming in with such negativity? Gary. We don't need none of that.
What?
You know how long it's taken me to get over my emotional trauma?
That was the real reason you weren't here, right?
I only care about one thing in this life. Can we not still be good? I've been through the terrible. I've been through the late 90s and the early 2000s when we sucked. I hate it when we suck. And then us to go from we were in the pit of despair and then to be on the greatest run ever. Damn it. Yeah, it's no Ghost Picker, you're 100% correct. It is tax money, and maybe people don't think about January, and if they understood, most time they're like, man, I want to sell everything out in December. And then what good does that do if you don't have anything in January? Because people have gift cards. John is sending out money in envelopes. Evidently, is what I heard today. Mail, checks in the mail, right? You're sending out checks. So people have some money to free spend money. So
6 weeks after the year ends. Sales are usually really good. It's all the gift cards and shit you got from Christmas, and especially Amazon. I don't know about other places, but Amazon.
But especially big purchases, Ghost Picker, like antiques and those kind of things. Tax returns are where people, hey, this is free money. Let's generally look at it that way.
Yeah, that's true.
Gary, do you want me to lie to you, or do you want me to tell you the truth? I can lie to you or tell you the truth. Take your pick. Okay, I'm going to choose for you. I understand that you say for the being good for once in your life. Well, let's put it this way. It's like whenever your kids right now, are on a team and there's 7 teams, and your kid never scores a touchdown, but they go, "Great job! Here's your participation trophy. You guys did not beat a top 25 team. You played Michigan, and Michigan drummed you. Woohoo! We didn't have any bad losses. You didn't have any wins. You line up to play Sister Mary. You beat Sister Mary. Everybody says, "Oh, but Bama lost to Oklahoma." Y'all realize that roster's full of 4 and 5 stars because they had a bad. If y'all would have beat Indiana, that'd been better than anybody on your any win you had on your entire team. But yet, all right, therefore I digress. Josh, we decided, we took a vote here, and that of the terrible resellers, it's the Canadians. It's got to be you on the PPP, not us.
Oh, no, it means that 2 out of the 3 PPP are horrible. At least, maybe all of us.
It's probably all of us.
Yeah.
Truth be told, it's probably all of us. It's probably all stuck.
I'll look at it. I suck, man.
I put it in the chat. Did the link not go over there?
Nope.
I don't know if we can see it from over here.
All right, Pat.
Beam, beam, beam.
Only because we know you're going to bring a Christmas tree. What the hell is that? Never mind. Copy.
Hey, Pat, did I miss your Christmas giveaway? Your toy thing this year? Or
So I didn't. I saw on Facebook that Pat and his lovely bride were and showed that they had done that already. So if y'all don't know, I sent it to you on Facebook, Pat.
Pat, send me a message so I can help.
He collects toys every year to give away. Josh said Canada is certainly a problem.
Sure is. Pat, send me a message so I can help.
But because this folks don't realize, and two, this is going to be part of the buying problem. There are a lot of people who struggle during this time of year. The older you get, the more or less excited you are for Christmas. I mean, you're excited to see grandchildren or children and do the things, but you start remembering a lot of people that are no longer with you. It becomes a time of celebration, but then you look around for the people you've celebrated with and go, "Wait a minute."
What's up, Pat?
In the last couple of days, people have mentioned a good friend gone, Dusty and Tristan. I'm like, dang. I've on a couple shows the last week, I've heard it mentioned 2 or 3 times. I'm like, man, that's 3.5 years.
Is this new? That's what's weird. It's not StreamYard.
So StreamYard decided they were going to double their prices.
Oh.
And so we said, bye-bye. Well, we are poor resellers. We must go somewhere cheaper.
Yeah, I don't go live. So it's been a while, and I saw this pop up. I'm like, oh, what is this?
I'm disappointed. I'm looking at New York City and not a Christmas tree. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm down in the office. Honestly, the tree was buried in the living room because of doing whatnot shows. So I brought it out and I cleaned it up, and we're getting ready. But I hurt my back like 6-7 weeks ago, and I made an obligation to do the toy drive. And I didn't do a show for 10 days, and then I did the toy drive over like 5 weeks.
I probably missed it.
Yeah, I still have 7 shirts left for like $10. Yeah, we donated like a little over $2,000 worth of toys, and we're helping a little boy that is 2 years old that has cancer, and I know his mother, and so we're giving to that whole family, all the kids, not just him, and he's back from getting cancer care, and we're meeting up over the weekend to coordinate that. But so I've been
Pat, glad to see you put on Facebook that it hasn't gone away, but you're maintaining or getting a little better, which is good news. We like having you around, buddy.
Yeah, my cancer treatment is working. It's just honestly, I was a little blah, so I didn't post it right away, and then I got an injection in my back, so that is working because man, that kicked my ass, and it was bad. So I was a
Yeah,
little bit in a bad mood because I made a bad buy, and at the same time I was doing the toy drive, so I didn't have no income for like 6 weeks, and all this was going on, and once I make a commitment to do something, I'm just going to do it. But then my wife just went back to work, and then I had my pets kit, so a lot was been going on. But honestly, sharing that on Facebook, I had like 100 people, and then I hung out with Adam today and talked about.
He's a good guy.
Oh yeah, he's man, he's like my third son. That guy's been so good to me. I mean,
yeah, he's good people.
Yeah, I mean he's done like, all right, just give me this, and when the guys, and I shouldn't be saying this because maybe he'll get bombarded with messages, but when he's giving you $5,000 worth of stuff for $500, and even though I mean I'm still getting dividends from some of that stuff right now. I mean I'm
laughing at Commonwealth. Sorry,
Since
go ahead.
We're the only ones that know who he is, so it's all right.
Yeah. Oh, Kevin's in here.
Yeah, that's what I was like. His comment.
Okay, so Kevin, you always not telling me. That's why I said Kevin. I'm like, dude, where's the Christmas tree background? That's the first thing I asked. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all the story. I'm out in the wilderness, right? I'm at my thrift store the other day, one of the ones I go to about 3 times a week, and I'm looking at an item, and the lady goes, "I'm new to reselling. Can you ask a question? You look like a reseller." I'm like, "I've sold a thing or two," and she said, "Where would you sell that?" I'm like, "Probably on Amazon because I'll get more money for it, and the fees are cheaper." She's like, "You can." She didn't know you can sell used on Amazon, so I talked to her about that and how the fees on electronics are only 8% versus 15.25% plus promoted because she sells on eBay and locally. She has Facebook too. And another lady walks up and says, "Don't be telling all the secrets." I'm like, "Man, well, I'm on a hiatus, but I do have a YouTube channel. I've told a lot of secrets. I've told a lot of secrets." And she goes, "I watch some YouTube. Do you know Commonwealth Picker?" I'm like, "Son of a bitch. I can't get away from this guy." And so I'm like, "Yeah, I know him. Here we go. Watch this." And I showed her. I'm like, "Kevin, I just met a lady who wanted to know if I watched you before. I told her you were a fake reseller." And Kevin, to his credit, comes back and goes, "That's a pretty good answer."
Kevin's a good guy. He had his basement flooded like 3-4 weeks ago, and he saw my post, and he PayPal'd me the money. He said, "Pat, send me a shirt," and he always wears wrestling shirts, so I'm like, he probably won't even wear the shirt, but I only had 67 shirts, and geez, I got an anniversary the other day. I've been doing YouTube for 6 years.
Kevin, I would have, but in that store, only one of my phones works, and it's all I could do to get text out. It's a newer thrift store, and they've got 4 of them here, and they built all metal buildings. So when you walk in them, your phones just go. Ask Dave. How many times I've been on the phone with you, Dave? I'm like, "Dave, you got 10 seconds. It's about to hang up on you. See you."
Hey, Beard, look at this. You know who Adam is. See this item I got from Adam?
Yeah.
This isn't. This is from the Coleman store. This goes on the jugs, the faucet.
Right.
I got 2 cases of these. Nobody else sells them on eBay. It took me some time. I did research on Google, but I listed these about 6 months ago, and I'm the only one that sells these. I have them listed at $14.99, and I mean that is like a 2-ounce item. And a lot of times I'll send offers for 13, 14. You wouldn't believe how many of these I've sold, and I got hundreds of them. And this is an item that honestly he sold to me for like $1 each.
Yeah. So the one thing I'll tell you, so Gary says, "God bless anyone if I can." Folks, Joanny Volunteers. She just went back. Yesterday was her first day back volunteer, and I think Jenna was asking how Joanny doing. That's why she said she's fine. She's finally back to. She only did it for an hour because her ankle was hurting too bad to do 2 hours, but it was the first time back volunteering at the cancer center, and so she's about 90%, 85, 90% back. She's still got a lot of pain if she a lot of walking. They said it could take a year for that to go away. But the one thing you learn when you go in there, and then that infusion center she works at, is cancer touches everybody. Cancer doesn't care how much money you got, what color you are, what race you are, what age you are. It does not care. I mean, there will be 72 chairs and 72 people, and they'll be from all walks of life. It is insane. So yeah, cancer is just. We've got to eradicate cancer. It takes too many people. If for those of you who have been around, y'all know it took my dad at 43 years old.
That's crazy.
A long time ago, 1987. That's long. That's before some of y'all were born. I think that was before Commonwealth Flipper was born, right?
I was 15.
I just turned 18.
I was old.
2 weeks before I graduated high school. But it's the time of year though. I hope everybody's had a great selling year. Yeah, Gary, that's terrible, man. I'm very fortunate that my wife beat breast cancer. John is way older than you.
Yeah, but my co-hosts don't remind me every episode.
Yeah, because I can't remind him because hell, I'm older than he is. That's why you don't get reminded because I'm the old guy. But so hopefully everybody's had a good year. And there's been a lot of people that are, you notice a lot of faces that are no longer in the chat. I think we lost a lot of sellers. I think people have had to make decisions, which is, it's not a bad thing. The one thing I would tell you is, man, people there's cuts everywhere. If you didn't hear, Party City announced today that effective today they were closing corporate offices. Done. Party City, they closed some stores a couple years ago. They're done. So Party City's out.
And Big Lots, all of them are done now.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that. They're all done.
Yeah, that was on the feed today. They couldn't work nothing out. They're all done.
Yeah, they fucked over a lot of people.
Well, that's one you can look at and see, man, when you had to go in and dig through Big Lots because everything was just a damn mess, they were amazing.
Yeah.
When you walk in there, they tried to be a furniture store and it was all cheap furniture and all that stuff. That's not.
And Macy's and JCPenney are closing a bunch.
I'll give Rad Relish John. Amen, brother.
Yeah, a lot of fancy pennies.
Yep.
So, hey, John, I need to send you this preacher on TikTok. He's a black preacher in Atlanta. Look up on TikTok. I know you're on TikTok. Look up the 2918 church. I think that's it. 2918. Man, that dude brings it every single video. Man, he is just real with the word. Man, I think John, I sent a clip or two of him to Jenna. I'm like, this dude is absolutely amazing. One of the few people I know on TikTok. So, but he had a fill-in preacher, and it was a white guy, and he's like, they said, you're going to preach at a black church thing, and he goes, I wouldn't have my ancestry done, and I'm 7% Nigerian, so I'm okay. And he said, wait a minute. He said, Jesus said, take the word to all, and he came to save everybody. He didn't say what color. I mean, this guy's he's a good one too. But yeah, John, you'll appreciate him. That guy's good, man.
I'll send me the link.
But yeah, Big Lots is one of ours closed already, so I guess they're gonna go through normal.
Yeah, I always thought they were dumpy. We have one in our area. Dumps.
Isn't it Advance Auto was closing a bunch of stores as well, I think.
Yeah, they've struggled with profitability.
So
My son works for Genuine Parts, which is Napa, and they're doing fine.
So Paul,
so
what's John doing? He's working. He's looking on his little screen trying to see if he can order stuff. Paul Rose,
generally multitask. Yes.
Yeah, I don't think Warren Jeffs is the right one. You can maybe that's what's wrong with Canada. It's Philip somebody. Hold on. If you have this. No, we ain't doing that.
Oh yeah, where is Angry Grandma?
Yeah.
I'll prove it to you.
Probably selling his 8x10s on eBay and just too busy.
His name is actually Philip Mitchell. That's the channel is the Bible Simplified. That dude. Yeah, I don't know where. I might have made him too mad. I got on time pretty good the other day. I got on time.
You think he got mad?
That's
maybe because I'm on here. Angry Grandma, come on.
Yeah. Well, you gotta say it 3 times.
Angry Grandma, come on. Angry Grandma, come on. Maybe he'll come on and air it out, and then say that he's on here just because I asked him.
Tom.
I hear
I had heard that you weren't coming back till January. I had asked John about you like 2 weeks ago.
You know he messes around.
Primo Chemo did a mind meld on me today, and I had to just do it. It was terrible.
It's in his blood. You can't stay away.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't talk con yet.
So why do you think it is that eBay continues to release these incomplete tools? Right? They sound great. You get in there and you try to use them, and it's like you just leave disappointed.
You were on the right path when you were talking during your show, because you were combining two things that we know. When their background thing came out, it was awful. It was terrible. If you've used the AI background removal, it has gotten much better. So it doesn't have the pinpoint control that Photo Room has, but it is, if for just standard taking the background off on a decent picture, it is actually pretty solid. I've used it quite a few times, but I'm like, I don't want to go back to Photo Room. I'll just see what eBay will do, and it's been acceptable. It's been better than acceptable, and so it's learned. The more that people have used it, has learned, and I think they just really want that tool out there because they need more people. It needs more data, and so they need to present it so that people will use it. I really think, and then the more it'll be like their background app. The more people use it, the better it'll get because it'll have more data to bring into it, and they need data. It's like, why did Chat GPT come out and only goes up through 2022, and we've gone through several iterations of it because it needed data to be able to form the language model, and so they wanted people to use it to mess with it. So that's what I think's happened.
But AI is getting really good across the board. So I really had my hopes up thinking, okay, with all these new things that's happening with AI, we're finally going to be able to, and I've been talking about this for a while, that maybe eBay is have been collecting all the data through the item specifics that we've been entering into the listing, maybe associating that with photos, and
Right.
kind of collectively over the last 2-3 years been building a database. And now here we are, we have a tool that's working, and they even say that the title is something that's going to pop up. But in one of the 4 examples that I did a title even come up? So someone that buys that item at a yard sale doesn't really know much about it. They're going to be kind of stuck there at that screen. They're not going to be able to do anything, but they're not going to be able to put a good title together.
So Photo Room has made me lazy. It's also changed the game. I can be in a thrift store and I can list items in a thrift store while I wait in line because it's that good at taking the background out.
Hey, Scott, do you know Ghost Picker?
He's been in here before, so yes.
Okay, there's a comment there.
What was the comment?
Well, I'm not going to repeat it.
What? How far back do I have to go to look for it?
Just a hair.
I don't see it. If it's bad, somebody will delete it. Not a big deal.
No, it's
huh?
It's held for review.
Oh, you don't see that when you're looking at
Oh yeah, I don't see it here.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't ever look at that feed.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't sure if he was a troll or not. That's
No. He's a good guy.
okay. Just there's some things there.
No, he's an antique seller. No, he's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in John's show too. But the one thing I know about reselling is we've lost a lot of people. But I can tell you there's going to be a lot of new people coming in because, what's the one thing, the common thread that we can talk about? Somebody mentioned that Walgreens is going to close 500 stores. You said Napa's doing good, but Advance Auto is about to close 700.
Yeah.
So they're tightening the belts on a lot of these chains because they're cutting a lot of the dead weight. So there's lots of people losing jobs. If Elon and Mr. Kennedy get their way, the government's going to get not that. The government's going to shrink. It needs to shrink. We can't support it. Josh said the Ghost Picker complimented him, so he must be all good. That's true.
That might be what flagged the system. Josh got a compliment, didn't know how to handle it.
Because Josh collects haters pretty well. Better than anybody I know, Josh will collect a hater now.
Or they give him a hard time?
Man, they come for him like he is Satan. Like he's the they think Josh is the Antichrist of resellers. Yeah, Tyler, we just mentioned that big lawsuit. So there's a lot of we all this mess. You got to watch it. If it's a ghost picker, he might have an invisible knife. You never know. But there's a lot of people are in this bad economy already. A lot of jobs are disappearing, and so that's why it's important that we get these people that are not supposed to be here and they to go away. We need every job we can get. Josh, his haters and I, he had big plans for eBay. Oh my goodness! But it's rough out there, and so you've got to. So it used to be on eBay you can command high prices. Amazon was the same way, and it's even affecting Amazon where it's much harder. The sell-through rate goes way down. The higher you are off of normal, or you can be in a range, but I've got the last one. I'm gonna charge 10 times what it was. It doesn't sell anymore. It's much harder to sell that item. Craig's Expert Tips is not a Josh Call hater. Very nice. I don't understand it. Josh is a really nice guy. He's done is try to help people and tell his story, whether they good or bad, or he's up or down, and they hate his guts for it. I Don't get it. I don't get it. I thought maybe you're just too nice, Josh, or you're Canadian nice. You
Yeah.
just come on here and cuss and be a butthole every now and then. They'll just leave you. They'll go away.
Be a butthole.
Miss Sue, how are you, dear? I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas season. So you want to know why you keep doing stuff? Because you meet people like the people on the show up here. You hear Sue used to be on the show a lot when she sold a lot more. You meet people like Sue. I don't know if I met a better person than Reselling. That is a wonderful lady. A kind-hearted, wonderful lady.
For sure.
You don't. You just. I can't stand with somebody who says 90% of resellers are garbage when I've met so many good people. And John will tell you the same thing. I've met just absolute tons of wonderful people doing this.
Yep.
Just by turning on the camera. She added ivermectin and a great blood. Sue, that is awesome. That is awesome.
Because he's unarmed.
Yeah, John. Absolutely, most are. You know, I mean, there's difficult people everywhere, but for the most part,
Yeah.
for the most part, it's just. I've been all over the country, and I've told you guys over and over. I've been through 41 states chasing Amazon and eBay stuff all everywhere. I've really never been treated bad, and the 7 or 8 years I was on the road, met great people. Just not, even in the worst places. I've been to stores in Newark.
Yeah.
I've been to stores under the L in Philadelphia. If you've ever been there, and I'm like, I don't care what their laws are. You know, I'm not getting out of this van, dude. I was like 3 or 4 blocks over in Baltimore from where they burned that CVS to the ground in a freaking Rite Aid. And it was the manager I was buying. I had a basket full of Beanie Babies. I know you're saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe you bought Beanie Babies." Don't believe all the shit you hear.
Right.
I've sold a ton of Beanie Babies, and any of the ones with the big eyes are worth checking out. The booze so the manager, who had to be a young black man, came up and said, "This is really strange. Can I ask you what you're gonna do with all those?" And so I explained to him what I do. Man, this guy was amazing. I talked to him I was in there for like an hour. This guy, because he had his brother sold on eBay, and one of those stories where most people go, "I didn't know you could sell on Amazon." So we talked about that. Just, man, they're good people in bad places. They just happen to live in bad places. That's what I made. Man, John, what the hell? That's a thought nobody wants to see. You should have seen the hell I caught with when I did that video about a Speedo, and it turned out that I bought a Speedo swim cap. Oh, this is clickbait. No, when nobody wanted to see you in that anyway. I'm like, it's just a swim cap. I don't even know if I want to see me in a Speedo. That's terrible.
Look at that. So
yeah. Yeah, isn't that when you say something? I don't get when you say stuff out of frustration. When you depend on people, when you're teaching people and you're charging them for the privilege to listen to you, and then to make disparaging comments. I understand. It takes. You need some self-control. Just because you have some bad experiences. I've had some bad experiences with partners doing that kind of stuff. You know what it made me do? I don't do that anymore. Okay, that's awesome. Fool me once, shame on me.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Yep.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, Texas about men and women. Don't know where that's terrible, ain't it?
Yeah, you like them.
I don't know how y'all wear them tight things. How do you breathe?
Are they selling like hotcakes in fourth quarter?
No, I don't think I've sold. I haven't sold. I can't remember the last pair I sold. I must have talked about them so bad that I put that negative out there. That
The juju.
I need to go and get some sage or stuff and burn and wave over it or something. Yeah, at least they're Chastity. You're right. At least they're full coverage now. You might be tight, but you know what the funniest thing was? So I've been to the post office and they were having the ugliest. My little post office was having the ugliest Christmas sweater contest, and and the postmaster was there. Jason was there. I'm like, did one of y'all win? They go, no, it was so and so. She had on this ugly sweater and she had something about P Diddy on it. Something like there's no party like a P Diddy party or something. I'm like, y'all realize that there are gonna be a lot of people going to jail for that, including former presidents. And they looked at me like, what are you talking about? I'm like, Obama was at P Diddy parties and Big Mike, and they go like, who's Big Mike? I'm like, how can y'all live in this world and not know who Big Mike is?
Robinson?
And Mike Robinson. So when I go to the post office Monday, I'm gonna have them bring the video. I'm like, y'all have not seen Big Mike dancing on Ellen? Big Mike is hung. Have y'all not seen Big Mike? And they're like, no. They're like, you're lying. I'm like, I'll bring the video. So what if Big Mike would have had some underwear like this? It would have just kept it to his leg. He never would have got caught.
Yeah, I feel like I've accomplished a lot, and it's capped off with the feedback that I just received. I helped someone make enchiladas tonight. So what I do really is rewarding. They bought a part for their oven, and now they're able to make enchiladas again.
All right.
Yeah, I got feedback the other day saying,
that's popular.
So
it's important.
Sometimes customers are difficult. I'll give you 2 examples. I have one customer who says, you're shipping a computer board. Could you please make sure you put it in static free wrap? And I'm like, I don't have a bag. I'm trying to figure what options are. I'm like, there's static free bubble wrap. Did y'all know that the pink Jacob, you knew, so shut up. The pink bubble wrap is static free bubble wrap, and it's biggest use is for electronics, so you don't get static in them, so you don't mess up computer board. So I went and bought a roll of, I spent $20 because I had to buy it locally. Couldn't buy it because I had to go out. I didn't want to do this, but I took a little square out of it to wrap a computer board in it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have this for the rest of time. So I won't have to buy it ever again. And it's because it's a big roll. And I get feedback from the guy. My machine wasn't working. It's packed wonderful, anti-static, because he had asked about it. And my machine's back to working again. Thank you so much, A+ seller. That was somebody who I thought might be a little difficult. I met his expectations and then some, and got it there fast. And he was extraordinarily happy. Okay, next customer. I get a message saying, please no invoices or any information in the package. I get another message. And would you mind printing out this invoice and putting it in the box with it? They expected me to print out their invoice and put it in my package. Yeah, you heard that right. They sent me an invoice for an item they bought from me to ship with the item to someone else. I'm like, yeah, I'm out. I don't do that. I will package it very wonderfully and do everything I'm supposed to do. It's a keyboard that needed a dongle, so I taped the dongle to it so it doesn't get lost, and it's wrapped up tight and everything. But I am not printing out your invoice. Paul Rose, have a good night. Merry Christmas, my friend.
Yeah, good night. It's late for him.
It's 2 a.m.
Oh yeah.
I'll be right back.
Craig, they didn't say anything about man. I didn't have one that big, so it was a. It needed to be a 20-inch box. It was a bigger. It was a bigger Logitech keyboard with the natural curve in it. So it was. The box was 20 by 14 by 4. So I didn't have. So it didn't say eBay on it. It didn't say anything on it. It was just a plain box. If I had an eBay box, he'd have got an eBay box. I just didn't have one.
Did you use your coupon? I forget, man.
Yeah, I've used my coupons used up.
I use mine.
Right, you've only got a few days to use your eBay coupon for your.
I did mine for like 3 or 4 days ago. I was slacking.
But they're expensive though, because I like to. I use a lot of 1086, and so
I get the 444s.
I try to get the eBay boxes to last, but they just don't last. So I ended up buying 100 1086s. I'm like, dang it. But they're fast. So if you need those boxes, I wouldn't recommend buying them because you can buy. You can look in the link in the description. There's a 5% coupon for Supply Hut. They're already the cheapest boxes out there, so say 5% more. I use just tons and tons of Supply Hut boxes.
Order boxes.
Yeah, Chassis. I used to wait, and now I've gotten. The more I sell on eBay, the more I buy them early. Go ahead and just use the coupon up.
I've been getting a lot of free boxes from Dollar Tree.
Hmm.
They put a new one in now my town, so it's only a mile and a half away. So I just go out there. They know me.
I'd be shocked at why don't they recycle? Because I guess because they don't use their own products like Walmart, where Walmart ships in their own brand, so they keep their own boxes.
Well, they don't recycle, but they go in dumpsters that recycle. And I thought that the boxes, if they get wet, and then I've been watching videos like how things are done, the wet doesn't bother them because they soak when they recycle boxes. They soak them and they make like a paste, so it don't matter even if there's tape on it. It takes all that stuff off of it, and so it's pretty neat how they recycle.
Chastity, what size boxes did you buy? Because that seems expensive. Because like 100 864 boxes from Supply Hut are like $34.
December 17th.
And I also use 1044s, and 100 of those are about $40.
Yeah.
The bigger sizes are go over. I did also bought some 1485s and some 1086s, and the 1086s were 78, and I think the 1485s, which are the size of where a shoebox shoes will fit in, they were, I think they were $1.10 a box.
I still buy boxes, but anytime I can, what will serve the purpose that I need, I'll still, I get a lot of free boxes from Subway. I get free boxes from Dollar Tree, and
This, folks, remember this is also the end of the year, and if you've got money around, don't give it to the government. Make sure you've got someone you can get tax advice from, and what would happen if you spent the money on equipment or supplies or anything versus
buy stuff.
buy your. I'm telling you, one of the best purchases I ever made was a paper tape machine. Would not give you anything for it.
Yeah.
Not only does it save you time and effort, the tape is a little more expensive. I'll give you that. But the one thing, if you knew how many times I looked for a tape gun,
But is it more expensive at the end of the day when you don't use 30 feet of it?
You don't use as much of it. The time factor. All
yeah,
that.
You only use like a 12-inch, and it's like a cloth, and it goes right on, and it's like what Amazon uses.
Yeah.
So John, I broke down the other day, or about 6 weeks ago, I bought VCR boxes. I think I got them from the Boxery because Supply Hut doesn't go that big. I bought 20 by 16 by 8, so they'll do duals or they'll do VCRs. So they're a little big for VCR, borderline for the dual player, but it's a great box. it's so much. So John has somebody in his chat the other day talking about he makes videos about making boxes for VCRs, and John skipped my damn comment. I'm like, I make videos about buying boxes and saving your time.
Right?
VCR in. John skipped that comment. Damn it. But it's man, the time you save that box is man, it is amazing. And that's one of the things you would think as times are tough that VCRs and dual players wouldn't sell, but they're selling amazing for the money you get for it, especially the main brands, Panasonic, Sony, JVC, and even and quite a few Magnavox sell well.
Don't they sell a lot right now this time of year?
They sell anytime. Since I went back to focus on eBay, now I've been selling those kind of stuff, and because most people won't buy.
Look at this box I just got.
That's awesome.
Yeah, off of Whatnot. I bought 2 hats, and the guy sent me. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah.
You better be glad because I thought you were going to use that box. I had to remove it. I had to remove it, kick you out of the screen, right?
He had his finger on the trigger. What do you mean you're collecting boxes?
and it's priority. You could have got a free box from the post office and to use this.
I mean, I had him already lit up. I had the 3 dots. He was gone.
I was like, what the hell?
He was gone.
I'm like,
fruit by the foot.
And I just got it. It just came in the mail. I'm like,
that's a Canadian thing. That's what Josh Galt would do.
Yeah, they didn't even turn the box inside out. What the hell? Lame.
oh, actually, I'm glad I looked at these. I got these for my older son for Christmas.
Yeah, so Chastity, your comment is wonderful. The paper tape machine
Put some
really
back in there.
Man, it makes it so easy to build a box. I've had to build a couple for. I had something. I sold a handle for something that was like 27 inches long. I made a baseball bat and I made the box for it. And the paper tape really makes it handy to.
Hey, Pat, do the hats smell like strawberries and cherries and grape? It's fruit by the foot, right?
Roll up, smell.
So Gary says
fruit
the grape, the famous size Pop-Tart boxes are the best.
Some people, what's happening is on Whatnot, they're becoming lazy that they quit eBay and they don't want to list it all on there. And let me tell you, I'm glad I haven't done that totally because I bought 2 hats for $16 that are brand new with tags. Look, this hat, $30 with a tag on it. And I got these 2 hats and the shipping, so basically $25. So
Hey Keith, thank you so much for coming. I had to make Pat be quiet. And we appreciate your work building the Discord, man. That's gonna be a great help for a lot of people. So I hope you have a great night, man. Hey, thanks so much. All right, there you go, Pat. Unmute yourself. You have to unmute it.
I come on once every 3 months and you unmute me every so often.
Dude, man, he just released that tonight, man. Keith did a lot of work to release that. I need to personally thank him. He's a good dude.
Who is it? What did he do?
Pitco. So there's a Discord through John's channel, Flipping AD. All reselling for free. We're trying to build a community where we can help people and answer their questions.
Oh, okay.
Hey Keith, throw the link in on your way out, my man. If you're still here, it's a free Discord.
I should have muted myself when I saw him.
Yeah, it's gonna help some people, and maybe I'll even be able to do it.
We not see the link. We don't see the links here, right? You have to go to YouTube.
I did it, but I think it's
I never looked.
Is everything on One Flipper? We can see you, buddy.
Oh, there.
Somebody
else. He
There
posted
it
it.
is. Why does mine make it so large and his is so short? But it's it's just launched tonight, so everybody, it's free. Just join up and introduce yourself.
Do you pay? You said this is on Discord. Do you pay for that?
No, it's free.
Oh, okay. Because I'm on Twitter, and only reason I'm on there is I see the news, but mostly because of the stock market.
Did
And
you say the nudes?
news,
Uh,
not nudes. That's John. Rad relics.
You know, did you see where X announced on Thursday that their AI tool is now free? Grok, GROK is free, so you can generate pictures or all that stuff for free on X.
I don't know. You got me lost on nudes.
Oh, you still messed up.
Yeah. And now I'm reading the chat in there.
So Craig is requesting pictures from you. So reach out to Craig. He wants some nude pictures of you.
Oh, that old guy down there. Nah, he freaking weirdo.
I think Craig's on some. I think he's on some list where he has to tell people who he is.
He keeps changing. He's like John. Every 2 years they change their channel names. I can't keep track.
He's trying to get rid. He's trying to hide from the police and the people that are tracking him.
Yeah,
it happens that way.
I believe
but it's going to be a lot of fun. Craig's expert tip says this isn't Craig. Right. Authorities, this is not Craig, even though he says it's Craig.
How did everybody overall do this month for eBay?
Not bad. I'd like to have a little more, but a lot of it is my own. I could have listed better. I could have listed more.
Yeah.
I'm trying to change some things around on eBay too, so some of that was my fault. It's the wrong time.
It was good till this week.
Yeah, I mean, I shipped out like 15 packages today, and I'm going there multiple times so that people try to get things on time. But
he thinks there's a topic. There's never a topic.
What is that 1 foot flipper? $9,300 in sales for the month.
Yeah,
that's not too bad.
That's respectable. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, we don't use that topic. We talk about current things. We talk about whatever.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Especially, I mean, I know I see some of his videos. He's selling just like little. He's not like like I sell like the Christmas lights. I sold like 22 cases of them. So
we try to get Santa's helper to talk, but he doesn't say much. Only thing he does is yell at John when his mic's too hot.
Rants.
Hey, where's Alcorn been? I mean, he paid off that $50,000. Did he disappear?
They're still working. They're working hard. This is prime time for them to be working. So he said that they were going to work as much as they could for the rest of the year. To really, they want to be they're not satisfied with just breaking even. They want to push into reselling and push themselves forward.
Well, I haven't commented yet, but I tell you, when you think about it, to pay off $50,000 in 2 years. Now, imagine that opposite attitude. He could save that money in 2 years. That would be such a
his car won't make it that long. He drives a Kia Soul. It'll be dead before 2 years. He can't.
You give him a lot of credit for that.
All that money.
Dude, he didn't. If he'd have bought a Corolla, he could have done it until
he'd just be breaking it in.
And whenever Trump starts his third term, he'd just be breaking it in.
Right.
He did that food, or he was doing that food delivery or something. I used to do that for Instacart, but it doesn't pay no more. To make $15 an hour, I could turn on the camera and sell that much of stuff. Yeah, Josh, in 2 years to pay that off, that's good.
Josh.
I don't know. I think that's pretty damn good. I mean, I don't even have that kind of debt.
Yeah,
a lot of debt. I mean, I do with my house if you include that, and taxes. But as far as everything I have as far as reselling is bought and paid for. Not all listed, but.
John, you go right ahead and sell some of Francis' feet pictures. one of these days you ain't gonna wake up. As much as you mess with Francis, you're like me, John. I mess with Johnny nonstop. One of these days, I'm not gonna wake up.
Yeah.
Either that, or you're gonna open up one eye just in time.
It's so bad right now. I'll walk in the bedroom or something if she's gone to lay down or something, and I'll start moving my hand and like I was gonna turn the light on, and she's like, she'll start cussing. You done not, God, Zilke, I'm like, I was just kidding.
Sorry, guys. I had to ship out a laptop. I told the guy to get it out tomorrow.
You got the box.
Huh?
You got the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So it's gonna go out tomorrow.
Did that come from the shipping department?
Yeah.
Do we need to talk to the shipping department?
Yeah, it's thick enough box for the laptop, I think, right? Should be fine. What do you guys think?
Oh my God! No, don't tell me he does. He does all these shows, and he's going to do that?
Huh?
No way.
Perfect size.
Well, look at this one. You're look at this box that I got, John. You missed.
No way.
Yeah.
He got that from
What not? Look, there's the label priority.
Hey, you guys think I'm shipping anything in this? You guys are crazy.
Hey, John, you missed it.
But look at that.
Pat brings this box up. I think he's about to tell everybody to use them boxes. I've got the 3 dots up. I'm about to kick him out of the scene. He goes, somebody sent this to me or whatnot. I had to take my hand off the trigger.
No, I saw it. Well, I put myself off so I can eat. My food got here, so I was watching that. So I thought, okay, I'll bring out the one that Jovial sent me.
And folks have just got to be creative. So really to save money. So Joni found these nuggets barely there or barely something where they've got light breading on them. Barely. And they sell them at Costco. So she buys the big bag, and she made those in a toaster oven with some. I'm not toaster oven, but the air fryer with French fries in there. And then she put them on Hawaiian rolls, and she put hot honey on them. Oh man, you can make some good quick stuff at home without having to be elaborate cooks. That was really, me. I was at Walmart. I'm like, let's get some Whataburger spicy ketchup. So why go anywhere? You can save money.
You mean you made Whataburger at home?
No, we made the chicken sandwiches they taste like the chicken minis at Chick-fil-A.
Oh, okay. Because I tell you, I mean, I don't eat beef no more, but when I used to go like 3 years ago to Five Guys, $22 for a French fry, a drink, and a burger. Forget it. But groceries are expensive. I know we spend $700 a month, but I eat so different now, and eating fish and produce, and it's expensive.
Yeah, Southern Advantage. Wow, we just had the mortgage left. I think we're a little 9 3/4 years left on the mortgage, and that'll be it.
Yeah, Five Guys is a ripoff.
Need to buckle down and start doing some extra. Yeah, I can't imagine what is a sandwich, fries, and drink at Five Guys cost. It's got to be $25 now.
22 in Pennsylvania.
I'd say it's more than that now.
Well, I was there 2 years ago.
Yeah, okay. I went not too long ago, and I bought enough for 3 adults and 2 kids to eat, and it was $100.
Yeah, you can go to Texas Roadhouse and get a steak dinner, honestly, for the same amount of money.
Yeah.
No, I don't eat beef, but I go to I get the grilled chicken and broccoli, and then the salad, and that's only like $18.
Hey, Biff, I wish we had In-N-Out's coming. Come on, we're supposed to get In-N-Out sometime late next year in Nashville, so I'll be doing videos from up there. Went in.
Yeah.
We just did Uber Eats, spent $25. That's with the tip.
Uber Eats.
And
what do you get?
Huh?
What'd you
You
get?
got the rolled tacos combo. I got the carne asada shrimp plate.
Is that
Yeah,
from
but-
a restaurant or like
It's
a chain?
Yeah, it's one of the local Mexican restaurants out here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you were telling us that they send you coupons and all kinds of stuff you take
But
advantage
there's
of.
been like a little thing, like add the promotion, 40% off, like $20 when you spend 25. It's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
I'm not too big on getting food delivered. Some of the drivers look a little, and no, I just
No,
rather.
they usually seal the bags or tie them off at the restaurant so that if they get in the bag, you can tell.
Yeah, I'm just picky. I don't eat very many places anymore.
Yeah. If I
And
would
I
have
in
went to
the
the same
restaurant
restaurant,
business for 20 some years.
yeah, if I would have went to that same restaurant, picked it up and brought it home, I would have spent 35 to 40.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I find a lot of times now with the apps. It's cheaper to order off the apps if you get like, like Subway or something like that, and they have the deals.
Yeah.
That's why the driver's getting paid $3.
You see that, Josh was telling us about how expensive the tacos were in Canada. 2 of the world's smallest tacos for $55 last night. Holy crap, dude!
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I got a
conversion rate though.
pizza tonight, large pie, 16-inch, $15.75 with tax, and that's the whole night meal. So, and then we buy a case of water from Sam's Club.
So Cookout is cheap, Greg. I'll give you that. So Cookout, if y'all don't, Cookout's a chain from the South, started in Raleigh. Some folks from Wendy's got together and are making it's a pretty decent food, really good milkshakes, and you get a lot of food, but they're on the less expensive side of fast food restaurants out here.
Hey, Santa's helper, you still playing poker?
Yeah.
How's that going?
Tonight?
Just in general.
Oh, it's bad.
Okay.
Gwen's gonna kill me. But don't tell her I said that.
Yeah, no. Shh.
You got a budget, like just do $10 buy-ins and that's it.
Oh, yeah, that's all I do.
And you're hurting that much for $10?
Well, you play 12 a day, and
Oh no! I pay like $20-$30 a month. That's it.
I pay.
But just think about this: if we're using apps to try to get deals and use coupons, what do you think people do when they hit eBay app? It's the same thing. They're looking. That's why prices are critical. I start out by thinking, you know what, I'm just gonna run sales on the weekends and turn all the offers off, and I'm like, does it really matter if I got to give a little bit more to get rid of this stuff? Folks, price is king, right? You're 97 out of 270. That's not terrible.
Hanging in there.
I've been sending some.
Playing that hand.
I've been sending some 50% off deals right now on eBay because my attitude is if I'm willing to sell it for $5 to $8 on Whatnot and I have it listed for 25, why not offer it 15 on eBay and get rid of it if it's been there for 2 years? To hell with it. It's all about cash flow. And I've done. The last 2 months. It's not like it was 2-3 years ago, but I'm still selling. Last week I did 3,200. And the week, so I did $6,000 in the last 2 weeks.
But you didn't sell any medicine or anything anymore.
No. Once Whatnot, basically, no.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm an ambassador for them now.
They tried to put Pat in Whatnot jail. So
yeah, I remember that.
They did, and when they do it, you can't see nothing. When they block you on Whatnot, it's not like YouTube. You get ghosted. When you're blocked on Whatnot, you don't see your sales. You don't. If you have money there, you don't see none of it. I reached out to the lady that made me as an ambassador, and she was in Hawaii, And she said, "What's going on?" And I told her, and instead of suspending me for 7 days, in 4 days they took it back. Um, I said, "Hey, look, I didn't know." I said, "I sold the stuff on eBay and Amazon." I said, "I didn't think it was that big." And she said, "Oh, we'll take." And they apologized because they said I actually should have I had a warning, but you're supposed to get like a strong. It was a minor infraction. They said I sold first aid cream, and they suspended me and banned me from the platform.
I think they've changed
John,
it, haven't they?
So John, it's the way you look at it, man. So if prices are cheaper on Whatnot, I've got a couple friends that source a lot of stuff to sell on eBay on Whatnot. They get such good deals. I might have bought something from somebody on this panel when he was selling it so cheap and stuck it on eBay.
Yeah. Oh, and luckily, to be honest, you bought that for $5 from me, and would you sell it for 18?
Yeah, I bought 3 of them.
Yeah, I bought, but I made $1.50 off that. But don't forget, I bought it by the pallet.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't make a lot. I did I mean,
by the time I pay fees, I made $3 or $4. I didn't make a ton, but still.
My orders this year on Whatnot are 8,173, with over 10,000 items.
Folks, there's so many ways to sell stuff. So the one person I like watching, because I think she's fascinating, that she is so good. I think she's an ambassador too. Upcycle by Bree. Dude, you should go watch that channel, Pat, on Whatnot. The stuff she sells and the prices she gets for just the creativity of, hey, put flowers in this. It's all this old stuff. It's and she's got 10,000 followers on Whatnot. I mean, it's amazing the stuff she sells.
It's Whatnot's tough because, to be honest, it's a little bit learn as you go. I mean, I had doing the toy drive was tough, and what I found out when I was done with it was, let's say 75% of my audience were old ladies that buy stuff from me. They don't have no damn kids. So when they were even buying toys that were $10 and they're buying from me or $3 or $4, I was losing money. And so I did lose some money, but luckily I had sponsors for the shirts that were other Whatnot or YouTubers. And I'm friends with Treasure Hunting with Jeebus, and they rated me 3 times. And when they rated me, I had a little bit of that stronger audience that was willing to at least, make me whole on a lot of that stuff. And when you get rated, and if you can collab with somebody, you can do 100% more sales in the same amount of time by doing it by yourself.
Does Jeebus sell on Whatnot?
Oh yeah, they're selling even more. They've been able to leverage their following from. I mean, they're at like 800,000 people on YouTube, and they do YouTube and Facebook, and they're good. I mean, they're friends and they're good to me, and they never tell me when they're going to raid me, but they're doing it more often. And when I learned, I went out and purposely just bought an Apple phone just for Whatnot, because when they were raiding me on my Android phone that's like 3 years old, it was cutting off. I couldn't keep up. So I had to fix that. And after the second raid that they did earlier in the year, I said, no, I just got a phone. No one knows the phone number, and all it's used is just for Whatnot. And that made a big difference.
Yeah. So Paige, it's all about the buy. If you can buy stuff cheap enough, you can sell it at that kind of price on Whatnot. It's the buy really, your ability to find price items to buy and what you buy almost dictates where you got to sell it. Because
right.
if you're in it too much and you need a little more out of it, Whatnot becomes, you can't do Whatnot and make the money, but you can sell it on eBay or Amazon or Poshmark or some of the other platforms. But if you can buy in bulk and whether it's clothes, so I got a friend who watches a guy who buys clothing by the bale, and then I guess you can buy different grades of clothing. The bales are graded.
Yeah.
And so, you buy them more, but still, even a bale of clothing and the per piece is so cheap.
You buy them from rag houses. Yeah, that's what they do, and you could pay, let's say, $350 for that bale, but you get 150 pieces, and you do the math. If you're getting $8 a unit, that 350 is turning into about $1,500 minus fees. If you're on live for 3 hours, you're making about $800. But it takes time to build up the audience. I mean, I'm at 6,300 followers, and I remember having shows with only 4 people. And there's still shows sometimes I do that are frustrating.
You can sell anything. Like I say, Upcycle by Bree, she buys a lot of stuff at the bins and antique stores and just private buys. But her imagination about how to do recycled decor, and the following she's got, those ladies pay a lot of money for that stuff because she's providing. She gives you the idea plus provides the item that she's giving you the idea with. Can you build the audience and can you bring value, and people will be very loyal to you if you can.
Now there is a big YouTuber out there that's about 4 months ago they came on, and honestly I couldn't be that person because people are so clouded by. I mean, they're selling something that goes for $40 on eBay, and people are bidding it up to $300 because they're just not and it's happening multiple times on their channel, and I just couldn't do that. No one could ever say from me that they overpay. My highest sale was $161 that happened a month ago, and it was the 1989 Upper Deck with Ken Griffey Jr. and card that was in a holder. But my average sale is very low, and I just couldn't sell stuff that is ripping people off.
Yeah, but so John, Crazy Lamp Lady and Kevin went the other way. They have their own personal audiences, and they decided that district was the right answer. That they could build their own market and sell to their audience, and they were so well known, and they could bring value to their audience on a different platform. But the fees are less, and they had a lot more control. They are smart. Don't miss how those two crazy. Jocelyn and Kevin, man, they're going to district. That was a very shrewd move, and they're very smart to do
that. Kevin's very smart in how to monetize many things. He is doing very well, and money coming in from multiple sources,
multiple streams. Oh, absolutely.
My Amazon was, I don't know, it fell off. And probably about 4 months ago, I met with a local guy that he has a wholesale place, and I started picking some ideas, and it made a difference. Like last week, this week, so far, I mean, it's not a lot. It's $1,200, but I could tell you back in March, I only did $1,200 all month. And I'm not going to mention no names, but I mean, I know some other Amazon sellers that did, let's say, $300,000-$400,000 years ago that are selling nothing on there now.
Amazon has gotten very difficult, and they're continuing to take more and more money away. Do you see that they announced this week that they were going to change their reimbursement, the FBA reimbursement? How you like that, Dave? That if it's customer damage, or if it's if it's damaged in shipment before the customer gets it or lost, Amazon is gonna figure out what the manufacturing cost is and reimburse you not what it retails for,
right.
Not wholesale price, not shipping, but manufacturing item cost.
But they never really did anyways, so.
No, but you got some kind of formula over the last 90 days, less fees. If they lost something, you actually made money on it.
Yeah.
For the most part. But now you're going to lose every time they lose. It's just.
Well, they also are no longer honoring, being protected by using their buy shipping. You're protected. It won't affect your ODR, but you're going to pay for it. They're no longer kicking in anymore. Amazon funded. You get an A to Z claim. A lot of times you'd win. It'd be an Amazon funded. You'd throw the policy back at them. But I went to go look at the policy. again, and I'm like, wait a second, they've changed up the verbiage here again.
No, but when I ship something, it still says it's protected.
It's
If I
protected.
buy it from
Yeah,
you.
your metrics are protected, but your money ain't protected. So now they take your money and tell you, hey, we know you're not wrong. You did the right thing. We can see it happen. Right on, man. Thank you. And you're not going to be affected. It's not going to impact your health, but you're seller funding it. Whereas before they would fund it. So I don't know. Just another way to ding it.
I see the one says it cut down. I don't do nothing FBA. Everything is FBM. But it was weird. Like a month ago, I get a box in from Amazon. I'm like, what the heck is this? All right, it's inventory. It was a box. It was a tin of cookies from 3 years ago that they sent me.
They found it.
It was expired by 2 years, and there was crushed cookies in the. Like, why didn't they just throw it away?
Lost in a robot somewhere.
So Craig said he doesn't like to see live sellers overvalue. See, I'm not that person. I can't tell you that this is X, it's worth whatever, and then it's really knowing you can buy it somewhere else. And I'm not the person that likes hearing that number, and I don't want to be the one that tries to do that either. It's probably why I'm not a good live seller. It's definitely a good why I wasn't a good car salesman.
Reality smacks. I'm not blaming the seller. What I'm saying is, my point is, I morally could not sell someone on Whatnot at $300 because I have a huge following. That's normally something that goes for $50 on eBay. That's just me.
I don't have as much a problem with that. I mean, people got to have
self-control, and
they've got access to the same information everybody else does.
There's just a lot of dumb people. I mean, there's things that I sell honestly for $5. I see other people sell for $12.
I mean, we got somebody on here who bought how many thousands of toothbrush holders?
Less than 4,000. Come on.
Did you sell them all?
I sold none.
No. Have you sold any of them?
None. Zero.
He sold zero. Okay, but here's the kicker though. Do you have more than $20 into them?
I have $11 into 3,000 of them.
I mean, I give him a hard time about toothbrush holders because we all know it's $11 freaking dollars. If you threw them all away, Todd, when he goes to bed at night, he'll wipe his ass with $11. He lives in Texas, for God's sake.
Now there's something like if I had something stuck like that wouldn't sell, that would become a customer appreciation giveaway, and that's exactly what I would do. If each one's worth $5, I would be giving 6 of those away each show, and
I gave Vanessa about 50 of them.
Todd, that's your thing. How does Todd take over? How does Todd take over Whatnot? Go over there for every item you buy, you get 10 toothbrush holders free.
There you go.
And then in the giveaway, when it comes up, somebody wins 100 of them.
You know what? Void fill is really cheap now because of those.
Hey, I use Big Girl Panties as void fill, and John freaking got on the list and sold them ahead of me. What the hell? So from now on, when I use underwear for void fill, I take them out of the package. Good luck. Now you have to guess whether they were used or not. That's what I ought to do. I'll take a magic marker and mark the crotch in all of them and just send them out. Take a red marker and mark all over them. That'd be awesome.
Red and brown. Red and brown.
Just take the red, brown, and yellow all in one hand and just move
Did you already do that?
I hadn't done that yet, but that's.
It was just brown.
Here we.
Oh,
they're everywhere.
You get a toothbrush holder, and you get a toothbrush holder, and you get a.
Instead of sending Christmas cards, you send them out.
Look at those stocking stuffers.
These are great stocking stuffers, right?
Y'all are talking up Amazon sales. What do we sell here? Oh, that's a good one right there.
Oh, are these for traveling?
They're for whatever you want them for.
Oh,
You
see, I was picturing something that you put on your sink counter and then you just put the toothbrush in it. Those look like vials.
You can use them as an enema. You can use them whatever you want to.
You can figure out something else to sell those as.
Nobody's gonna go through the problem putting all those in there. Like, maybe you could put cigars in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but they got a hole in the end of them, don't they, to drain out?
Yep.
Just make a sticker that says cigar holder.
Where did you buy them from?
I got them at an auction. I bought a pallet of these, and I bought a pallet of electric plugs, and I've only made 2,000 on the electric plugs so far. So
yeah, I knew when you bought those electric plugs and you got the manufacturer to tell you they were the good ones, man. I knew you were in good shape.
You could be like me and get 12,000 VHS.
It's so weird. You go to an auction, you buy a pallet of toothbrush holders and a pallet of electric plugs, and you're still 1,900 in the good. I like it.
And I'm telling you, whenever you picked up those toothbrush holders, did the owner come up and give you a hug or something?
I was just gonna say, did you do him a solid so that like you can get better buys in the future? Because that's what I think he's laying down here. You know, he's like, I'll take them off you here.
Hey, that's a good idea. Hey, Craig's finally had a good idea. If you put a Commonwealth sticker on all them toothbrush holders, you can chill with $25 each.
There you go.
If you put Harry Tornado, you could get $29.99 each.
That's it right there. Reseller toothbrush holders. I think.
And if you put a flip it ain't easy, you wouldn't sell them for 1 cent. You just sit in your store.
You don't have a sticker, so there you go.
You give them out for people that join your Patreon. You know?
No, that just doesn't look right. I don't know about that thing.
There you go.
Southern Vermont. He puts Commonwealth stickers on stop signs.
That reminds me of those little Biden stickers you see at the gas pumps. I did that.
Yeah, I've not been in the stickers. I hadn't got stickers.
I never got personalized stickers, but
if John gets them, I might have to. But I'm trying to make sure he knows not to get them.
I'm looking them up right now.
Son of a bitch.
Mini string lights through them and use them as Christmas.
Yeah, they're waterproof then, right?
No, they got holes in them.
Yeah, they got a hole in the end.
They'll make them water resistant.
Does your wife know sometimes the stuff that you buy?
Yeah, she
cusses them out every day.
Every day. Every time I drag home stuff, she says,
"Don't you bring that shit in the house?"
I'd like to see the look on her face when you pulled up with 2 pallets on the back of that truck. I'd love to see the look on her face.
Yeah, what did she say? Like,
she says, "Where are you going to put that?"
Yeah, where's that? Where do you think that's going?
Johnny, I think we'll drive the car today. We go to Nashville, to Fayetteville. She's like, "But wouldn't it do better in a van?" I'm like, "The van's like half full." She's like, "Aren't you ever going to need that thing?" I'm like, "I had it empty the other day." She's like, "Why is it full again?" I'm like, "Because I bought more shit."
More shit in
it.
You learn usually over time. Once you bite the bullet and you say, "Let me tell you, I don't know if you ever saw my video when I got all those $40,000 worth of mini blinds." You either accidentally burn those bitches or you throw them in the landfill. You know, that's what happened to me one time when I got like 9 pallets of mini blinds that I thought I was going to make a killing on.
Should have just flipped them back on liquidation.com.
So Paige says he has 2,000 snowmen and hot air balloon ornaments. He sold 2 of them this year.
Wow.
But y'all make me feel better about these big girl panties. I might actually get rid of them before you get rid of toothbrush holders or you get rid of snowmen.
Oh, Craig is sending me offers for toothbrush holders. You sorry sucker.
I started to send you one the other day for 99 cents, but I was too scared you might take it. And
You might take it.
$5.
I didn't know I
$5
still had a listing up. Damn. I thought I took them all down.
No,
I'm
the
looking
one that
for
you had one that was, I think for $5. I think I could make an offer of 99 cents, but $3.99 shipping. I'm like, but then I don't want to really pay $5 for these damn things. He'll take the offer just because it's me.
toothbrush holders. I'm looking on eBay right now, and the thing is, something that you sell, I don't even see anybody ever selling them.
I know they're like there's like 500,000 people on the listing. Yeah.
Yeah, go to his channel. Go to his eBay store. 1955 Fairlane.
Hey, quit it.
Oh, I'm sorry, 1955 Fairlane.
Spreading my. I didn't know I still had a listing up for those. Crap.
Sure. Oh, here's one: a 10-pack portable travel toothpaste, translucent storage box, $24.99, November 28th. Someone sold 10 of them. There you go. Make up a case. Make a listing up and sell them.
He's got a freaking 10-pack.
I had a 1, 12, 10, 50, 100, 10,000. What the heck? Y'all are evil people. I hate all of you. And
No, we're trying to motivate you to get your $11 back.
Trying to figure out how.
I'm not trying to motivate you. I'm making fun of you because it's a lot of fun.
And then the poor guy's losing $120 a day playing poker. I mean, just
What?
you know.
Dude, I know how he buys. People make fun of Todd for what he buys, but he buys solid. I don't care what they say. You can't buy the plugs where you make 2,000 unless you take a chance on something else.
Right.
I'll say it till I'm out of here.
Gotta butter 'em up, man.
I didn't even know I still had a listing up for these.
If you're gonna find a princess, you got to kiss some frogs.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 listings.
Oh shit! They're all gone now. I'm
right,
deleting all these.
Isn't that right, Todd? If you're gonna get the princess, you got to kiss a few frogs. It just happens.
Case of 72 for $34.99 or best offer.
Reality Smacks, those big girl panties. If you buy like 5 of them, you could make a brand new sale on a sailboat. Them 3Xs and stretch them out, man. They'll cross the Atlantic Ocean, no problem. Lance, that's a smart thing, man. I don't increase your sell-through rate. You clog your store up. I would even tell you that you do the Primo thing. Lance, I hope you watch Primo Chemo. He's an interesting cat. But the thing he did was, you know what? I don't want to take all the work that I've done to put all these listings up because eventually they'll sell. And so he made it into 3 stores. And now he's got the 2 stores that do real well and the one that just kind of pillows like it was always pillow, but his sales have gone much, much better since he opened multiple stores. It's harder to run multiple stores, but if you divide that stuff out and allow your sell-through rate of the store to sell your good items, see, even Paige, I've got 1 bad store, 1 good store. I'm telling you, folks, multiple stores, and Ink Frog will allow you to move them over. Or what's yours, John?
Tree Cat?
Tree Cat, can't you move them over from account to account with Tree Cat?
You basically have a library and you can assign what store you. Well, they're working on having multiple eBay stores attached to the same account, so they don't have that just yet, but they're working on where you're going to be able to do that.
Tree dog.
How many of those mobile home receptacles did you get?
There were more than 2,000. It was a pallet, yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad you don't know like someone in your area that does like mobile home repair, and you could sell them.
It doesn't matter. I'm so far in the profit on those. It doesn't matter.
So Kay said 3D Sellers free trial. You can move items between stores too. That's nice to know. I've never heard of 3D Seller.
I paid 160 for the mobile home outlets, and
But this is the kind of information that John wants to build through Discord, where you can ask questions and you can read through the post and go, you know what, 3D sellers, I've never heard of it, but that's a great.
Yeah.
There should be a chain on moving listings over and creating new stores and different stores. You need that's probably money laundering for that Curl Dorito. Anytime that you get stuff that's exorbitantly priced like that, it's generally a list that they're going to do money laundering with. So it's a bad problem on eBay that they've been trying to combat for years. Black Diamond, VHS.
Yeah.
but yeah, I think there should be a study on the bad buys and good buys that I made in the.
I mean, so I'm the same way Todd is. You know, I make fun of these big girl panties, but I had 35,000 of these. I've got the last 5,000 left. I've made a ton of money on the first 30 or the first 27. It's these last ones I just need to go donate or throw in a dumpster.
It's a small fraction of what the overall buy too. So,
Mark, I'm down over last month, up over last year, so kind of a mixed bag. Amazon's about even. Big girl parachutes, right?
good idea.
Too bad the pandemic doesn't come back. I can sell them as face masks.
The main mask, yeah.
Oh my God.
It might. You never know.
I have from Target boxes man, you could become the stuff I have. I could become a millionaire. Back then, man, I only sold maybe 7 or 8 different things, but man, I killed it.
What time is it? It's midnight yet.
10, almost 10. Oh, I'm here in Pennsylvania. You're an hour behind.
Yeah, it's not even 7 o'clock. What are you talking about? Barely dark enough.
But hey, guys, I am going to go because I do got some other stuff to do. Have a Merry Christmas.
Absolutely, Pat. I'm glad you posted about your cancer, man. I'm glad that it's at least on the way back. So that's good news, man.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've been working on a lot of things, just trying to, when you can't take time off, and just planning on stuff for 2025. So I gotta get things in place.
You need this big woman cut me off today, and her face was half the size of the windshield. She could use a pair of them. Jody's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "That big face woman just cut me off." He's like, "What do you mean, big face woman?" I'm like, "Her face is like this big."
All right, guys, I'll see you.
We're going.
Take it easy.
But it's just sitting around hanging out in the chat. You guys are awesome tonight. I appreciate all of y'all. I don't read it, but you guys give great. Except for Craig. Craig just types nonsense. But everybody outside, it's good information to just throw stuff against the wall and see what sticks. I take a little bit. I agree with John with the AI sucks, but I also am.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the future because I know in a little while it'll be better. I know that remember all the AI models learn, and this is something we've all wanted. And so, if we don't get the first terrible version, you don't get the good version. Generally, the way it works with eBay. So bring on the terrible version, so the good version will get here faster.
Right.
Yeah, but at least have a caveat. Hey, we're working on it. You may not get the title yet, but we're working on that too. Just do what you can with it. It's going to turn a lot of people away. They're like, that ain't what's advertised, so I'm just going to do what I normally do. I don't know. Not a fan.
I mean, if we wanted to, we could sit here and make Jacob tell us how he's going to build a camper out of his sprinter van.
Oh yeah, how you know that?
That is a cool van. That's monster van. That's a cool van.
That's the same one. That's the exact same one my brother has. Same model, same year, same everything.
Oh, the tall boy, the big one. Yeah.
And you can't appreciate how big they are until you see them in person.
Yeah,
Every
sure.
time I catch up with my brother, I go, "This thing is," because it's 4x4 sitting up. I'm like, "This bitch is." I know how big it is, and it's still bigger than I remember it was.
Is it the extended one? The long
Yeah,
ass?
yeah, it's the same one as Terry's got. Same one.
I want to see the video of him trying to go into a parking garage.
Yes, I watched a guy on YouTube, Van City Van Life. He's out of Vancouver. He's lived the last 8 years in a Econoline van, doing all kinds of. But he is buying a 2024 all-wheel drive to build out.
Yeah, so that's the difference. The current year model, the 24s, are available as an all-wheel drive versus either two-wheel or four-wheel.
So Todd, Josh is telling you something. Please don't send it. Just mark it as shipped. Whatever he means by that. Did he just buy some toothbrush holders?
Oh crap! I took down that listing just now. Josh? Did you beat me out? Oh, you sorry. Josh, I hate your guts.
Now you can buy in more tournaments.
He didn't even buy the big lot. He bought 3.
That doesn't buy you in a tournament.
Now you can't say you hadn't sold any. Now you have to say I sold.
I sold one. Oh, Josh, you sorry. God, he's giving me more work to do for $8. Oh, you sorry devil.
So SC, you see that SCG says that he works for an RV dealer.
Who is SCG?
SCG. He told me his name, but I forgot. I apologize because I'm terrible. I've been in the woods so long I forgot everybody's name.
I got you. Yeah.
Josh, I thought was the professional here.
James.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I will. I'm sure I will need some parts here and there, as I decide what to do, and some of the things I'm sure will be RV type things. Some will just be standard.
All right, James. Here it is. I'm gonna put it right here in the middle of the screen.
Josh, you're getting your toothbrush holders. I'll probably send something else with it.
I'm gonna put you on the screen right over John's head, so I don't have to look at John anymore.
Good choice.
Josh is going to get toothbrush holders, earplugs, Band-Aids, and whatever else I can throw in the bag.
James, do you guys carry the 12 or 24 volt hybrid mini splits? Well, they're solar or AC. It's a DC or AC. That's something I'm looking for.
So Todd, do us a favor. Go to your feedback and see what feedback Josh let you. You need to read it. You need to read it to us.
Nah.
It's gonna be good, y'all. But wait till he gets it.
He's already left you feedback.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he said he wrote you a novel.
Well, schnickies. All right, I gotta. Why would he leave me feedback before he even got the product?
Because he told you not to ship it out.
Oh, that was feedback?
No, but he said he left it already.
Oh my God!
No, Eric, stop trying to make me be bad, Eric.
Let's see. He wrote a novel. These are the greatest.
I deleted that from this screen, Eric, so I wouldn't be tempted tonight.
These are the greatest toothbrush holders that have ever held my toothbrush. My toothbrush looks so snug and happy in this high quality holder. Every time I reach for my toothbrush, it looks so happy and organized in this beautiful holder. I've never ever seen a toothbrush holder so magnificent. And I should know, back when I was in a barbershop quartet down in Skokie, Illinois, we would look for locally manufactured toothbrushes Never found one, but now I have these, and I am thrilled. Oh my God!
That's awesome. Is what that is.
That's fucking
Oh man, that's better than one of Craig's pranks. Craig, you been outdone.
Hey, John, you feel like helping me do a store review? You need said that he just revamped the entire store after the strikes and everything. Sure, stick it in there. Me and John will look at it. I'll make John look at it.
Yeah. We can do that right
He
now?
can take- yeah, he can take 3 minutes away from his sourcing.
No, I'm actually trying to get this damn logo to work with the sticker.
Damn it, John! I told we don't want stickers.
I got to be official now. Heck, even Mike Camparelli, he just started his channel. He put out one video. He has stickers. So, I mean, it's like, come on. Mike Metco Media.
That's awesome. I
So,
love Mike. He's great.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
great.
he's good people for sure.
Hey,
All right,
Josh, look careful in the package. There may be some silver in there. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he stacks some silver.
Silver dust.
Mm-mm.
Nuggets?
Could be.
Ooh.
All right, well, are you putting it? What's the name of the store? Yeah, Paige, he just started, man. He's been in chats for a long time, but he just started his channel. I think John twisted his arm when he was out in Vegas and talked him into it.
No, he decided to do it on his own, actually.
Can I ask eBay to remove a positive feedback?
He said it's actually called unwanted or you wanted. Needed.
You want you
Yeah,
need
actually made a.
I would
made
never
a
have guessed that. I wouldn't have guessed that.
I made a short video today. Anybody see it yet?
Uh-uh.
Dave, you've seen it.
I've seen it. Anybody else has?
$169 items in that store. 124 sales.
What store?
Now this is loud. I can hear myself in the living room. I don't know how to fix that.
Game?
No, I tried the gain down.
You thought
Is that better?
you thought we were kidding. We were not kidding.
How about now? Is that better?
A little better.
Jeez. All right.
Oh yeah. What about that? What about that song?
So is you want, you need still here?
Mm-hmm.
I guess the question is, what are they trying to accomplish? They're trying to accomplish, of course, make more money, right? But we're talking, there's a lot of lower ASP stuff on the store, and there's only 169 listings, 124 sales in the last 90 days for 169 item store is pretty good. So for me, it's more of they want to scale it if they can, get that thing over 1,000 listings. Now it won't necessarily mean that they're going to make 800, 900 sales in a 90-day period, but they will see an uptick in sales. The prices are low, which helps.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of comic books.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about these comic books and what they're, what they're worth. But even then, if they're not worth a whole lot, just the price point is so low where I'm kind of wondering if what they're making, what they're their cost is compared to what they're selling it for. If they're into these comic books for 25, 50 cents, then, sell them for $5 is okay. But if they're into them for $1 or $2, it may be that it's going to be even harder to make a profit after eBay fees and all that. And this is before shipping.
I don't think it's pictures. The pictures are fine.
No, I don't think there's a problem with the pictures. I just think that it could be that depending what the cost is and the return for each listing, you're really going to need to scale this thing up to make any kind of headway.
It's hard to Canada. I don't know what sourcing is like in Canada. Or
I would almost say that there's too many photos. Now, I don't want to say that you want to take out all the photos. I mean, it helps, but I think sometimes if we have like a stack of comics and, we're only doing like half the stack because we're just too trying to make the perfect listing, I think that can slow us down too. But we're looking at like on one comic book, I see almost all 24 pictures being used.
I would think that would help you in the algorithm anyway.
Yeah, it will help. It'll help, and they show how it's the comic book's being sent, how it's being packed, and all that. I really do think that's contributing to the fact they only have 169 listings and 124 sales.
Oh, because it takes so long to list it.
But yeah, how do you scale that? Because you're 100. If your average sell price is $7. I'm not even counting the shipping that's extra. If it's just $7 and you're selling 40, let's say 40 in a month, you're only making what, $280 before eBay fees. After cost and fees, you may only be making $100 and something. So you got to scale that if that's your model.
But I think you got a good collection of the right items together because you don't have any odd mismatch. Everything is similar.
When we say scale, that means that you have 169 items in your store. So now I don't know how many comic books you have. I'm just saying comic books, or how many items that you have available to you, but you need to get to listing and get as many items up as you can if you're going to play the volume game.
Can we have a moment of silence? Are y'all ready?
Uh-oh.
I'll be real fucking gentle. I'll be real fucking gentle.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Look out. Are we bringing back all the great clips?
I tell you what.
Time for bed.
They keep asking me, where's Tom? Where's Tom? I'm like, y'all don't understand. Wednesday morning, I woke up crazy, and I think I made him mad.
Nah, he was farming.
I don't even remember Wednesday morning.
Tom's like, you can hit the X button up there and just leave.
That's right.
You're making Tom mad. He's your biggest fan.
Scott's got to get on some Prozac or something. Some kind of mood mender.
Mood mender.
I'm like, they're coughing, they're hacking. Tara's microphone is loud, picking up every sound. I'm gonna make jokes the rest of the morning. I was on fire too. I was on fire.
He was full of himself that day.
So y'all go back and check out Tom's channel for Wednesday morning if y'all want.
No, that would have been Todd's channel.
Or was it? No, it was. It must have been. Was it Thursday?
Tuesday? It must
Tuesday.
have been
It was definitely your channel. On fire.
He was just full of himself. That's what I was getting ready to ride him a hall pass and send him to the principal. I mean, he was rocking.
Two demerits, huh?
Yeah.
John, you're gonna have to patrol the chat and delete comments because there was another request.
Uh-oh. I think I know this one.
I told y'all I deleted it so I would not be tempted.
What happened?
What is somebody's asking? What is what is retail arbitrage? Is that what we're asking?
Where the hell have you been?
It says, "Curious Kelly, what is RA?" Man, if you're in Canada, you've got some opportunity to sell in the U.S. market for stuff that y'all get that we don't have. Y'all got stores up there that no longer exist down here. There is no such thing as Weeby Toys. They're still in Canada, I believe, right? In Toys R Us, aren't there still a few of them in Canada? Oh my God, I can make a fortune. I wonder because I want to know what is in all those damn Kmarts in Australia. Because if it's the same shit that was in America, you just have to figure out how to get it back here. Because the last few years of Kmart were gold.
Yeah.
Gold. Gold, I tell you. At least you sound better, Tom. We hadn't heard you hack your guts up yet.
Oh.
I feel better.
Somebody was trying to say that this little cold might take you out. I'm like, hey, Tom's only middle age. You realize his mother is like 91 or 92? Tom still got years to go.
I hope so.
Santa's helper is sharing the screen.
Y'all got to see it's not the message so much as the picture that Josh sent with this.
Oh, raise. You got a raise there.
Yeah, there it is.
Wait,
Yeah, raise.
Wilson Harbor Sales. They gave me a thumbs up for my sale.
Look at that. It's an outstanding review. Go back to the poker one.
Hurry up and raise.
Oh man. I used to like Josh.
Just like Josh.
I hadn't even hit the thumbs up on my own show. No wonder I hadn't had a sale.
Oh, what the hell?
I had 2 so far.
See, that didn't work here though. It worked for me because of my own. But if you don't hit the thumbs up, you're going to get cold for Christmas. That's what it is. You're not going to get any Christmas presents if you don't hit the thumbs up.
Oh,
they're all going to disintegrate, and they're going to be cheap Temu shit if you don't hit the thumbs up.
Isn't that your favorite, Scott?
Now that's funny. I hit the thumbs up and literally got one immediately on Amazon.
Look, I don't care anything about Michigan State.
Somebody does. They just bought one.
So get this, Jake. Joni calls me and sends me a picture that says, "Do you know that the Alabama Discovery mugs are out?" Sends me a picture of them. I'm like, "Yeah, I don't care anything about them. I want the old ones." And she's already left. She's already drank off. She goes, "Oh, they had 3 or 4 of them in there." I'm like, "I just sold out." There's nobody on the damn listing.
On the old listing or the new listing?
So there's nobody on the 23 listing. There's 4 people that have got their version 1 of the bin there, but nobody's got version 2.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah,
I'm on that listing.
Huh?
I'm on that listing.
Are you sure?
I just sold out. There was nobody left. Unless you listed it this afternoon.
You're talking about the 23 version 23?
Yeah.
You must be on some other listing because mine's on there. There's 4 people on it.
That's the old listing.
2023 version. Okay, let me compare the actual mug to the picture.
Uh-oh.
It has the easiest way to tell it is it's the one with the bear on it.
Yeah, it's different. It's like there is
The one with the what on it?
It's got a bear. If you look on the right hand of the handle,
the new ones have the barcode on the side. The bear is on this side.
handle side.
The handle, right hand of the handle. It's a big green bear. It's only one. The old one doesn't have the bear on it.
Yeah, that one. You bought this bear?
Oh no, I was at another screen. Yeah, that's the 23.
I've got it listed on the 23 listing. Unless there's another 23 listing.
I'm going to look. I'm going to look. Hold on.
What do you have it listed at? I only sold like 2 of those ornaments. I have them at like 60.
$42. There must be some other listing that you're on because
Oh, no. Well, then maybe I was looking at the old one then.
Okay. Yeah, the old listing has nobody on it right now, but well, no, there is somebody on it again. The 2018. They're at $42 as well.
Is there more than one or just one?
There's one labeled 2018 and there's one labeled 2023. Those are the only two I'm aware of.
Yeah, I've got that. I think mine's a 2018.
Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised you'd find any of the 2018 still out there because those were. I mean, gosh, those were.
They're hard to find.
Yeah, I mean, if you're finding,
I don't know which. She didn't tell me which version they were, so I'll
Okay.
go look.
Yeah. Well, either way, either way, they're worth buying.
I've got the 2018. There's somebody in who's got 3 at $41.95. I think I stuck mine at $49.95, 49 or something, because I didn't want to. Oh yeah, it's me and old Stilson.
On the old one.
Jay.
Yeah. At the bottom.
Okay,
Well,
yeah, you're both.
He's got new and used like new.
Yeah.
Man,
He's been flipping eBay to Amazon, I think.
Yeah. Oh, and some other place too. There's.
Yeah.
We won't give it all away.
I know where that one is too.
Todd, I think you need to take a double shot of vodka and a double tablespoon of honey before you go to bed and get rid of that damn croup.
I'm on my 6th day of this cold. I'm about done. It's not as bad as it was. I am improving.
Because you're all both so old.
Shut the hell up, Scott.
How about 20 bucks for 1,000 stickers? 2.2 by 2.2 inches.
What company are you using to get them?
360 online print.
Wasn't the one that everybody talks about is like Sticker Mule or somebody?
That's one of them, yeah.
You said you're doing 2x2s?
2.2 by 2.2.
What kind of stickers you doing?
For my channel.
You got to come up with better ones than this one.
You said they're $20? Yeah, because this company wants 50 for 58. They're $1 a sticker. Jeez.
No.
What was that's probably why I never bought them. What's the one you're looking at?
360onlineprint.com.
Hey, if it's just $20, $20 is $20, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I need round ones.
You can do round. I'm doing square.
Ask Pete where he gets his. Like these. You got a hotline to Pete, don't you?
Yeah, I could text them. But these prices are good here.
I mean, Pete's
This one's going to do $500 for $10.87. Is that plus shipping? I guess.
Well, they give you a $5 discount for first time order too. I haven't seen anything about shipping though, so we'll see what that is.
I gotta see if I can find the file that I use for this stuff. cannot believe you're making me buy stickers.
Sound like Santa Claus, Dave.
Well, I'm still going to look into buying another paper tape machine.
Get 2 of them.
Yeah, one for the garage. I just don't want to keep running back and forth into the shipping room
I want to get.
and making 4 trips for only the number of strips that my hand can hold. It's all tacky and everything.
I
No,
want to get
it's not
another
efficient.
roll machine. Then I don't have to change the rolls.
So now shipping. Here goes shipping. Delivered by January 2nd. 1,000 of these, $11.27. Or if I don't care and I have them delivered by the 23rd of January, it's only $4.
Here I am going down all my designs, trying to look for the logo that's in the corner. And evidently, Johnny has got the password to Canva because there's Franklin and a picture. So I can find the red one. Which logo do I want? Is that colors too?
Yeah. Do I really need it by I'll do the 7th of January. $10.
Should I do the red logo or should I do the one up in the corner? All right, so y'all see the one in the corner, or should we do the? Let's share the screen. Share screen.
Do they charge different for color or for black and white?
Nah.
I don't know. I've tried black and white.
So what do you think? Should we do that one?
I like that one better.
Black and white one.
All right, take a vote in the chat. The red one or the black and white one?
The red one pops more. That's just my opinion.
But I'm going to call INAD because your beard's not that long anymore.
Yeah.
Where's the gray?
Right.
Damn it! Y'all are tempting my my mental strength. Fortitude. Biff said black and white.
Who said?
So far, we have the black and white's in the corner over here, Eric. That one.
I like the red one better.
Yeah, that's not your style.
That looks like an old man there.
Does that make it easier for you, Eric? No, these are just to give away to YouTube, the people, just to give away stickers. These are just giveaway.
So when people walk up and say, "Hey, Beard, I watch you on YouTube," you can give them a sticker, right?
But John says if I do the sticker, I have to grow the beard out farther.
And change the color so you can see the gray in there.
That's what I'm saying.
Little handlebars right here.
I don't know if I've got that kind of skill on Canva or not.
You listen. The black and the one that you got up there now, the color one, makes you look like you're young and hip, ruthless.
Have your buddy Kent do it for you. He's good at it.
I'll end up looking like some kind of loon if Kent does it.
You have no idea what will happen when
You gotta,
Kent gets hold of
you
it.
gotta fit Franklin and Phoebe in there somewhere.
All right, I'm pulling the trigger. 1,000 stickers for $30 shipped. That's pretty good, right?
That's real good.
Where was that at?
360 online print.
I could
1,000 square 2.2 by 2.2, and it is done.
I could put those on toothbrush holders and sell out by Christmas.
Easy. Yeah, you sure can.
Did it have any pixel size? Did it have a limit on size?
No, they have a sizer, but you got to really bring it down. I don't know what size. I just kept messing with it in Canva.
Because I have the one I have is 500 by 500.
I think that'll work.
All right.
So are you going to slow down shipping now that you got stickers to put in with all your orders?
No, I'm not going to put those. This is for the channel. The next project I'm going to do here is make a little card putting all the packages that tell the buyer, hey, thank you for buying from us. Here's a 20% discount code if you want to come back. I mean, I don't know if that's going to work at all. I sell everything, so I don't really have. I really don't have anyone that I'm targeting with that, just to see if it would work. But
Dang, it came out right the first time.
yeah, it's pretty easy to do.
Can't believe John's got me buying stickers.
You're gullible.
You don't have to. I mean,
So it looks like it's 13. So 500 or you bought 1,000?
1,000.
30. Yeah, that's pretty good.
1,000.
Mine's $24. I guess I got to add shipping on it.
It might be because you have round. I did square because my logo doesn't work with round.
Yep, honey. Went right in there.
Why do they want to know what business I work in?
Trying to keep track.
I don't even answer that shit.
Nunya.
I'm just checking.
Oh, why did I put company? I should have put individual.
Ain't bad either.
Next.
Bum, 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 bum. Jake, are you going to order stickers?
Yeah, you're doing stickers too?
Nope.
I was thinking of doing one.
Nah, I don't need no stickers.
Just
Really
wrap
makes
those,
sense. I
wrap
mean, if
those
you're gonna be
Starbucks cups and stickers.
Yeah.
What is it?
in your wallet, and then if you are going to an event, you just get a pocket full, right?
Yeah.
And then they all stick together because you're sweaty fat ass, and you lose 40.
So were yours $33?
Tom's into fat ass talk after that cruise.
Skinny mug.
So how much was yours? $33.52.
$30.
Look at that, 1994.
I did a $10 shipping,
1994.
but it could be because you have round stickers, different
Yeah.
designs.
Dang, I was only middle aged in 94.
And it's the big mug. I think it's 18-ounce mug. Can't find it anywhere on Amazon though.
I'm working on some cards to put in my packages. 1,000 for 31. I will be 4 cents each after shipping. How many people out there actually put some kind of a custom message for their buyers when they buy something in their package?
I do.
My invoice prints a
Yeah,
message on it.
I don't do invoices.
I can click.
I just auto print it with the label printer, the 4x6 label printer.
What is it they call it? They call it something else besides the invoices. They call it
Packing slip.
packing slip. That's where I use it at.
I go all out.
Oh,
This is peer pressure. Why am I doing this?
Yeah.
I told you we were too
You don't
old
have
for
to
this.
do it. You don't have to do it. It's one of those things where, you're talking about investing in your business before the end of the year. Well, here you go.
gotta buy stuff, man.
All right, John.
Speaking of John, has he not made it home yet?
I made the money.
All right, it's on the way.
You did it?
That was way too easy.
Oh, yeah.
So Mark says he uses an ink stamp on an envelope, but you can't just give out an ink stamp. That gets expensive.
Yeah.
I think I sold something on eBay.
Cha-ching.
Ah, shit.
You left the like button on my channel then.
I didn't hit nothing. I got a reminder for something. Johnny's looking at a damn pendant. Delete.
Where'd that go?
Yeah, right.
He'll have a black eye on Monday.
What are you talking about?
You messing with Joni's stuff. She's gonna lay a whooping on you.
So Sutter's Mill said send out a newsletter this week. Stocking stuffers under $20. Trying something new. I don't think that's a bad idea. I think in this day and age, when if any effort, especially something that's not going to take you a ton of, like, look, what did John and I spent 15 minutes on stickers, just to be whatever.
Let's kick around.
Put one on the back of the van so I remember which one's mine.
Stick them on.
Stop it.
I need ones for the side of the van where
Stop signs.
where I hit that damn post and put on there. Beardy Picker did this.
Gas pumps.
The name of it was 360 onlineprint.com. And Paige, that was by far the cheapest, man. Because that's why I hadn't done it before. Because I looked up Sticker Mule, and they were like 100 of them were like $60. And I'm like,
No.
man, they're crazy. But 1,000 of them for $30.
Yeah.
I mean, 1,000 for 30. I'm in.
He's in.
He's in. He's doing it. He's making it happen.
Hold on a second. 1,000. Hey, quit messing. Quit messing with me.
Hell, you can't read no fucking way, so why the fuck am I arguing with you about it?
That's the reason why I only went live. I was hoping Tom would be here so I could hit all the angry grandma buttons.
Yeah. Scott, the
Yes,
other
sir.
day we were talking about the little Apple computers.
Yeah, the
Did
Mac
you-
Mini.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say the M4?
Yeah, the $599 at I think they're $579 on sale right now at everywhere. Apple controls the price.
They're like
that's
$4.99 at
so that's
Microtech.
that's the M2.
No, it's the M4. I looked at it.
So where is that at?
at Micro. What the hell is the name of that place? Micro something up on South Boulevard. um, hang on a minute, I'll tell you what it's up.
They
Micro.
think $4.99. If it's $4.99, that's a hell of a price to run and grab it for the new M4 Mac Mini. That's a
Yeah.
hell of a at $49. Will they ship? I buy it. Will they ship one to me?
It's Micro Center.
How much was it?
$4.99.
Yeah. That's
I
the
wonder
new
if that's
Mac
a price
Mini?
glitch. I don't
Yeah.
think they're supposed to sell it that cheap.
Because Apple controls the price.
Right.
Well, I can't help it. That's what the damn tag said on it. Jesus Christ, people. Y'all argue with me more than my wife does.
Go buy 10 of them. They'll resell them.
No.
He ain't lying. $4.99.
Micro
10%
Center?
off all. 10% off all off Mac and iPad.
Huh.
If anybody lives near Charlotte and you need something for your computer, it don't matter what the hell you need for your computer. They've got them.
So Micro Center has multiple locations. They're not just in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Items available to ship 0. You motherfucker.
Yeah, gotcha.
You got to buy it in store. So let's see what Costco's got it for them. Because I'm telling you, they can't run that.
Yeah, it's across the board.
Pretty much. Yeah.
With Apple, I mean, nobody gets a break.
They don't give two fucks.
Mm.
Tom, are you purring?
No, that's Roxy.
Is that not your name at night?
God, y'all are such dicks.
Okay, okay, so riddle me this: Do I need the M4? Jacob, you still there, Jacob?
Yeah.
Do I need the M4, or is the M2 good enough?
Depends what you want to do with it.
What if I told you the M2 was $299?
That's tough to beat. That's tough. Oh,
It's still a hell of a computer at $299.
that's right. And that's the Mac Mini?
The Mac Mini at Costco, $299 for the M2.
It's
I
damn.
can go buy it tomorrow, $299.
But you know what? You look at the new Mac Mini with the D4 or the
M4, oh yeah.
It is tiny compared to that big ass thing.
Yeah, but
Is it the Mini Pro?
it's just the minis. They're just regular.
They have the Pro too.
Is this a laptop or what?
No, this
No,
is a Mac Mini.
these are computers that are no bigger than this.
Okay, it's just a little desktop. Okay.
Yeah. Little puck that sits on your desk.
Well, I see Amazon
I
has.
don't know, Scott. That's
Yeah, it's all.
there's enough difference between the two of them. But heck, for that price, it's tough to justify paying the extra money. But
But because the M4 is going to be around, it'll go on sale again. But you're not going to be able to get an M2 for $299. They're going to be gone.
right, they'll sell out. Yeah, they'll sell out. That's
Because the
that's what
M4
they're trying to do.
the M4 at Costco is $579, and they don't even have any here.
Yeah, that's if you can go grab one for $299. Yeah, I'd have to say that
Walmart has refurbished i3's Mac Mini for $229.
You don't want an eye. So the deal is the M chips or whenever Apple started making their own silicone,
Yeah.
and you can't nothing runs on it. None of the AI, it has to have an M chip.
and also
So,
all the M architecture, you can run iPad and iOS, all the other iOS apps on the desktop.
See, so John, today I tried to load Photo Room as an app on the MacBook here. I've got Jacob and I both have the same MacBook. It's the last of the Intels. It's a 2019. This damn thing is an i9. It's a 10th generation i9 with 32 gig of RAM, and they won't let it download it. Just think about that. It is
What
a
it says it's not compatible, or
not
you don't
compatible
have-
because of the chip.
Yep.
Well, I was trying to upgrade my computer to Windows 11, and I don't have the TMR board or chip on it on my motherboard or
TPM.
something. So, what did you say?
TPM.
TPM. So it won't upload it.
It's not worth upgrading. Just
Yeah, so-
They don't do it.
scratch 11. It's not worth it.
Yeah, it sucks. Just a pain in the ass. You end up having to change it back to 10
Yeah.
functionality.
But the idea was the Mac Minis is so small, John, to just be able to plug it in here and then set it up inside and just walk in with it and plug it up inside because they're so freaking small. They're no bigger. They're not much bigger than a hard drive.
What about connecting to two monitors though? Would that work?
Yes.
It will run 2 monitors. It won't run 3.
Really?
Yeah, the M4 will run 3, I believe, but the M2 will run 2.
Well, riddle me this,
Natively, yeah.
Jake. If you have one of the Mac Minis, can you just unplug it, stick it in a bag, like a computer bag, and take it? Does it bother the hard drives or anything on it?
It's solid
Or the
state.
solid state?
Yeah.
No, you just need a monitor wherever you go. That's it.
Sergey, would you hand me a Pepsi out of the fridge?
Hey, that's the other thing. Did y'all hear the announcement of the century?
What?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yesterday, Costco in their brilliance decided that all stores by the end of Q1 will be back to Coke.
Oh, we're doing Coke again.
Costco is ditching Pepsi.
Oh,
Do they not carry everything?
let's go a different direction.
No, they started out with Coke and then they went to Pepsi. Pepsi sucks.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
now,
James, the Windows 11 upgrade is like just for upgrade purposes. It won't let it do a free upgrade if it doesn't meet certain requirements. But yes, you
Yeah.
can definitely install. You can
Yeah.
force it to install 11.
Pepsi tastes like a day old Coke.
No, actually,
all nasty.
to me, Coke is flatter, and that's the reason I usually drink Coke. It tastes flatter to me than Pepsi does.
You know,
So everywhere I look for this Mac Mini, like on Costco, even I don't see a deal for $299.
well, everywhere you go, there you
they'd
are.
have to be in stock. They're only available
What?
if your warehouse has it.
Well, what are you looking at?
I'm
I
looking at.
like that, Dave.
I'm signed in as me, and it's got my store as my store. It says right now in stock in Huntsville.
I need to make a T-shirt.
I searched for Mac Mini on this thing, and it says in stock and buy in warehouse in stock
Did y'all hear where
at Huntsville, Alabama.
Party City's going out of business?
Yeah, you talked about it earlier.
Like today,
No.
or did you?
There's a bunch of places totally just going out. Well, partially going out.
I just don't know which Huntsville store it is because we have 2 stores now.
I'm not finding anything that even close to that price.
So where are you at? Vegas?
I'm just looking on, I'm looking at Costco.
What's your zip code?
89031.
I'm gonna pick the one on Decatur Boulevard, Sentinel.
I don't see one in Charlotte either. Wait a minute, that's Dallas. Who the hell wants to live in Dallas?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
It just might be, John, that they're out.
Hmm.
Do you have a Huntsville? Do you have a warehouse selected in Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just out. It shows it here because they still have them. I'll be there in the morning. They open at 9:30. I guess I'll be there at 9:30. Because I don't think even on
35649.
35759.
That was the same. I'm looking it up. It says 579. I looked it up.
No, that's the M4.
Mac Mini.
They're still $4.99 on Amazon.
Oh, I see it. What the hell, man? It says out of stock though.
It says out of stock for delivery, not for in warehouse.
Oh, okay.
So did you see what it says? It says delivery out of stock, buy in warehouse in stock.
So you mean I can send you the money and you can buy it for me and ship it?
I will if you want. Let me get there tomorrow. I'll get there tomorrow morning if they've got two.
Okay. Let me know. I'll Zell the money. Whatever it costs to ship.
Yeah, it won't
I
be
want
much.
to upgrade her computer. Well, call it an upgrade. She's had a Dell for like 3 or 4 years. I just put in another 8 gigs of memory. No, she has 32 gigs of memory. This thing only has 8. Is this upgradable?
I don't think so.
Nope.
Is anything Mac has upgradable?
Not much anymore. This won't need it. You'll be amazed, John. It won't need it.
Really? I mean, she doesn't. She just runs 2 monitors, so she'll do the.
What does she do with it?
Up on one monitor and YouTube.
Yeah, it's and the ability to drop files with your phone and everything else. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. I was working on something.
Biff Boffo. It is true about Costco.
What about Costco?
They announced. I saw a video about it last night on TikTok. I saw it on TikTok. It's got to be true. They're going to slowly phase it. Eric, if I had a micro center, I'd buy the M4. And if you could get the M4 for $4.99, I'd buy the M4 over the M2. Even though it's $200, you're talking about but it's $579 here. I don't think
Well, how is it that they're able to sell it that cheap but nowhere else?
Oh, we got a Micro Center.
Well, the closest one to you is Tustin.
Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah. Well, that's not far.
Depends on the time of the day and the traffic.
Well, yeah.
California traffic is
Oh,
no
in
joke.
the middle.
if I had one, I would $4.99 M4 is hard.
Well, I'll be driving out that area a couple days.
Straight up, John. If I could get the $4.99, I'd get the $4.99. How do you find locations on?
Micro Center.
There's one in Marietta, but I ain't driving to Atlanta. God,
That's Marietta.
I ain't driving there either. Shit. They got one. So they're in Santa Clara, Tustin, Denver, Miami, Duluth, Marietta, whatever. Chicago, West
Marietta.
Indy, Overland Park, Cambridge. Don't go back to Rockville or Parkville. Madison Heights, Michigan, St. Louis Park, Minnesota, Brentwood, Missouri, North New Jersey. There's 4 in New York. I don't have any around. There's none in the South. Oh, well, that means Georgia, but
Oh, no, in Ohio.
no, there's Columbus, Mayfield Heights, and Sharonville.
What about Montana? No.
Absolutely, same as Alabama.
Who lives in Montana?
Why
Why would anybody live in Montana?
Yeah, it's a little bit like Alaska, I guess. You like that certain style,
Yeah.
certain type of living.
The thing about the $2.99, you can hate it, you can use it, and you could still sell it for $299 in 2 years.
Yeah.
Or if
The-
you really hate it, you just go ahead and get rid of it like now.
no, it won't. Yeah, and that's the other thing too, John. It would give you options to use different video editing software. It comes with whichever they're not. Final Cut is $300, but it comes with the other one. The, the other video editing software that's built into it. What's the name of it? Somebody in the chat tell me what the name of it is.
Movie Maker.
The Movie Maker was Windows.
Final Cut.
No, that's
No, there's a movie app
is it.
in on my iPhone.
Isn't Craig still in the audience? Craig, what the hell's the name of that software that you make videos with?
He don't know. It's Craig.
iMovie.
iMovie.
There
That's
you go.
it.
Did he?
Good
Yeah,
job,
iMovie is
Craig.
very limited. I'd rather use InShot. on
It
iOS.
wasn't Craig. This wasn't Craig. This was Landshark. This wasn't Craig.
Oh,
It wasn't his expert tips anymore. This was just him as regular old Landshark.
See, I used to use Movie Maker on Windows all the time, and it did everything that I needed to do. And
I
then,
use iMovie.
then they decided to get rid of it. And, you know, that I'm just tired of Windows just fucking with you. Pardon my French.
Oh, well, they're never going to stop.
Stupid Windows.
Dang, Page 3 ultra wide monitor, 64 gig of RAM, and 12 core processor.
here's the problem, dude. It says, please select your store for this
Right.
$4.99. The Micro Center, it says out of stock at every store that they have. Not available.
If they got $299 tomorrow, I'll buy two and ship one to you. It don't matter.
Let me know. Because I think that would be better than the. I mean, you think that would be better with only 8 gigs of RAM compared to the one we have with 32?
For what?
So-
Shipping?
How old? What processor's in that one? How old is that
Oh,
computer?
man, it's like 4 years old. And, it's just a Dell. I think it's an i5 processor.
You don't understand the strength of an M2 processor.
I know.
It is smoking fast compared to anything Intel made.
Yep.
That's a 2023 chip. Because in early 20 or it was late 22 it was announced, came out early 23. 24, early 24, they didn't make it because they took 18 months to bring. They didn't put an M3 in it. They skipped M3 to go to M4.
It's mega.
So that chip's only 2 years old. That computer, even with the M2, is still a 10-year computer.
Yeah.
Hell, if you hate it, you can flip it and make $100 on it.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
It ain't. It's not like you're gonna get rid of the other computer immediately.
No, I'm thinking because we really don't have a laptop to take with us except for we have a gaming laptop that I've had since 2019. That thing is like awesome, but we use it for the shipping room. So I take the PC she uses, throw it in the shipping room, and then set that up for her in here. I wouldn't be using it. I have a custom. I build my computers.
I remember back in the 90s, we used to build our computers too.
Yeah, we have all the LED flashing lights. I don't care about all that. It's just
No.
get it no matter what. But
A while ago, I was talking about locking the hard drive. Are y'all old enough to remember when you're supposed to lock your hard drive before you even just moved your computer around on the desk?
Defragment, remember?
Yeah, defrag.
I remember the defrag, but I don't remember the other one.
The locking. You actually had a key commands and it would lock the hard drive.
Oh.
And then when you booted your computer up, it would just boot out up to the
BIOS.
BIOS, and then you had to unlock it from it.
Okay.
So what'd you do with the back? What'd you use for a backup? A stone and chisel?
Mm-mm. No. Floppy drives.
Yeah.
I remember when Flight Simulator came out on like 16 3.5-inch floppies. It took forever to load that damn game. That was before CD drives. Yeah, I don't know what it is to have to deal with that kind of shit.
Yep. We
Paige,
used to only have to dial 7 numbers on the telephone.
Right.
Paige, when he's talking about 90s and computer, it's probably I don't even know. It wasn't a 280. It was before 286. That was like like one of those PC2s or whatever the fuck they were in the 93, 94.
Mm-hmm. Listen, we paid $2,500 for a compact Presario 486 DX66, brand new out of the box. It had a whopping 2 meg of RAM and a 40 meg hard drive.
Right.
We bought something like that, a DX2 or something like that, 486. That was like a 94 or 95. It was a Packard Bell.
Yeah. Packard Hale.
Taking it back.
Packard Bell.
I remember that.
So you youngsters, y'all have all these fancy, you've got phones that's smarter than the computers that we had back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought we were living large as it was making all them sounds. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Just the floppy drive, too. Like loading all that noise it was making.
You don't know the excitement when you went from 14,400 to 28.8 and the 56K modems.
You forgot the 9600. And you couldn't use a telephone while you were online.
So
you can call you on your cell phone.
They can use any keyboard. They can use any monitor. So I go to yard sales. I have one sitting here. That's a Mac keyboard. It'll be Bluetooth. It'll Bluetooth to it. The Logitech keyboards. So y'all know the Logitech keyboards. Have I explained to y'all what they are? So the Logitech keyboards. It's on the other computer. I think I've done this, but we'll talk about it.
You talking about the 2 different kinds of dongles?
Logitech.
Were you making fun about the cell phones a while ago, Jake?
Yeah.
My first cell phone was one that was mounted in a car.
You mean a mobile phone?
Yeah, mobile phone.
Sure.
I wish I still had that sucker too, because half the time I get in the car and I don't have my phone with me, and then I have to listen to Roberta say, "You forgot your phone. I tried calling and it was buzzing over on your desk."
Yes.
Those were the good days. You could actually leave the house and not have people bother you.
You can find Logitech keyboards at any thrift store. What you're looking for is see the little orange thing right there? That tells you it is a universal. It matches with this. Sometimes it's not orange, sometimes they're black, but you can see it on
the Mega dongle too.
It's got a unifying dongle. So all you do is download Logitech software, and this dongle will control 6 devices. You plug this into the computer, run the software, plug it in, and it's going to say turn the device on you want to control. You turn the keyboard on, and it's going to say type a couple letters. You're done. You want to connect another device. So this one on the other computer up there is running a mouse and the keyboard to the iMac over there. But that's the easiest way. But it'll take any monitor. So it'll have the back of that thing. It'll have 3 or 4 USB-C ports on the back of it, or they'll call them FireWire or whatever not FireWire, but whatever. There's some Thunderbolt. That's what they'll be Thunderbolt ports. You'll basically need one of these. Do I have one that's not connected? Damn it.
Janet.
It is a USB-C.
Yeah.
So you see this one is controlling the mouse that I'm using, the microphone. I can control the monitor into it. So it takes up one USB-C, but it gives you all that.
Oh, the anchor. The anchor.
I have an anchor laying down there, but this one's not an anchor. This one's a.
That's what I use. The anchors.
This one's the one I bought at a yard sale. The anchor's laying beside it.
Yeah, that's what I got, Jake.
Yeah, and the other one I've got does cards and everything else. But it's all you do is plug that into the back of the Mini and then plug the HDMI right into that. Because it'll come with one HDMI port, and I think you can run the second monitor off this one.
So iOS or Mac iOS is a lot better than Windows 11.
Not necessarily. I don't know.
Okay, for you, John, probably not, but for Jenna, 100%.
Okay.
She use Mac?
Because you tell me you build computers, so you can make your computer do whatever you want to. You think that way, but Jenna is probably just like Johnny. She just wants the damn thing to work. She don't care why.
Right.
She don't care anything. She just wants to be able to turn it on and tell it to do something, and it does it.
Right.
That's the specialty of Macs. And so generally, if you're not a computer person, a Mac operating system is better because it just you don't have to know how to do anything. It just does it.
And my wife didn't like hers. I got her a little Mac Mini, and she didn't like it. She liked her old PC. But she just didn't jive with the functionality. I mean, it's a different way of going about it, you know.
Well, bottom line is, if she doesn't like it, then we'll just put that in the shipping room.
Yeah.
But it's
after that, it's plenty.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So the problem with only having a PC person looks at it and goes, "It's only got 8 gig of memory."
Yeah.
But Macs usually don't even tell you specs because most Mac people don't care. They just know that
the hardware is always
the biggest thing is only got a 256 gig hard drive. So if you're doing a lot of stuff, I'll just throw a drive on the back of it. I'll probably just go buy a 3 or 4 terabyte SanDisk or something to stick on the back of it.
Yeah.
And just be done with it.
This one here has 64 gigs. What I'm using right now.
This Mac here has, and Jacob tell you the same thing. He's got 32 gig of RAM. It's overkill. They don't need 32.
This is 64 gigs with the only a GeForce GTX 1060 video card. That's an older video card, but it works for me.
I don't know what the hell. I'm running the same thing. RTX.
And then AMD Ryzen 7 chip, 8 cores.
Yeah, James, we don't have fiber internet. So, and as I've gotten older too, I really appreciate the Macs just working because I'm not that person that builds computers and gets into the nitty gritty of them. I know what I'm doing around them, but I'd rather spend time doing stuff else. So if I've got them, that's the thing I love about an iPhone. I'm not putting custom ROMs on it. I'm not tearing the damn thing down. It just works. You don't know how many of my old Android phones I've had some crazy shit on them because I have unlocked bootloaders and
Yeah.
went into recovery mode and made it do everything. I've bricked them, unbricked them. Yeah.
I just want the damn thing to just work.
Yeah. What about you? You play games though. How does that work? Do you use Windows?
I'll keep my gaming computer.
Windows, right?
Yeah, Windows. I have 64.
You need the M4 Pro chip to do gaming on a Mac.
Most of the games I play don't even come on. They're not even written for the Mac.
Most of them are not written on Mac. That's correct.
Yeah,
Because they're not like most of the games I play are not like ones for PS4 or 5, whatever the hell it is, where people will play them over and over and over again. I play them one time and I move on to the next game.
How do you have time?
So Eric, that's the one thing. A Mac lasts longer. So if you can see you can't see it over there because I'm a sack of shit. But my shipping computer is a 2012 27-inch iMac that I have taken a program and put on it that it's running 2023 software. This is a 2012 running 2023 software, and it'll do everything. It'll do AirDrop. It'll do all the crazy stuff over there because it's got the new software, and it's a little sluggish, but not enough. When I paid $100 for the stupid thing. Carl, what's up, man? And I've got a 2011 Mac that still runs just fine. There's an 11, a 12. Out here is a 14, a 15, a 19, and they all just freaking run.
Yeah.
Tell me what you can do with a 2012 anything PC with laptop.
Still
Really
really
cracked
still
and
growing.
broken,
It'll
and
last a decade. They might
the
last
hinges won't. The hinge won't open. The hinge won't close, or it'll be broke off.
And I've got a MacBook here that Jacob broke the screen, and I took it off. It doesn't have a Wi-Fi or Bluetooth antenna on it, but I can plug in the dongle and run HDMI out through the side. And this Bluetooth keyboard, if you connect it with the charging cable to the computer, it goes, "We've connected it wireless for you," even though the wireless doesn't work, and it still works Bluetooth. I don't know how that works, but it did. And that thing's a 2014 Mac with a broken screen. And I used it all last week with the 2023 software to do shipping. So Kelly, the listing software, that is a little bit of a headache. Some of the software out there just doesn't run on a Mac. If you're doing any kind of videos or kind of video editor, the Macs are better. Most all your YouTube people edit video on Mac.
My brother moved his company to Max. They had to get new seat licenses for their AutoCAD and something else that they used, and they switched to Max when they had to do the new seat license, and they really like it a lot better.
So James, that 12, I put Sequoia on it. It was just sluggish. I didn't like it as much, so I backed it down to whatever 14 is.
What is Sequoia besides a tree?
They named their operating systems.
No. So sort of like Android has like
Yeah,
Jelly
they
Bean
used to make it
Dessert.
after dessert. Yeah, they.
You know, I just keep friends of mine that have Macs. They just talk about they're not ever worried about the
They don't make viruses.
grade.
They're only 8 or 10% of computers, so they don't make viruses for them because it don't make sense. Yeah, so mine's running Sonoma.
God damn it!
But this one here it's the 19. It's still, even though it won't allow it to add stuff, it's still supported. So it's running the beta for the new one. It's telling me I need to take the new beta update, but I hadn't done it yet.
I haven't opened my MacBook for a while.
Yeah.
It's just
I don't know how many times I've listened to Dave complain about a computer, and he's got a MacBook Air just sitting there.
Look what's just sitting in the drawer. Look. Fucking road gear.
Yeah.
I'll send you $100. I'll send it. I'll send you $100
The
tonight.
road. And then it goes, you can put them all next to each other with your phone, and then you can just one mouse and scroll between everything. It all syncs up. It's nice. Yeah, it's funny. I use all all Windows based here, and then when I'm on the road, it's all Mac.
I just talk about, and it really is that it's the system that I like so much about Macs. It's not that I think that computers are they last longer, so because they're only running their stuff. But like I have do I have anything in it? So I have the notes reminder has a widget that stays on this screen. It's on the other one. Building pickup is on this phone. It's on my second phone, and even though this is an XS Max, this is an older phone, much older phone. If I type it in this phone, it'll put it here, the note here, the note over there, the note in the house, all the same. When I'm in the building doing the pickups, and I know this today I had 6 things to pick up, as I check them off on the list, it disappears on this phone. It disappears so it's you. I just like the ability to see everything and do it be very cohesive. Dropping and the thing with an iPhone, if it wasn't for En-route and and AirDrop, I like the new Galaxies. I really like the
travel. I mean, this is the way.
The freaking Pixel 9 Pro is a nice phone. It would be the phone I'd be carrying, but without En-route and AirDrop, irritating.
Yeah.
I hate carrying a phone. And I agree with Tactical Z. I agree with you. It just seems like, like they're phasing out Windows 10, and everybody's going to have Windows 11 because they're not going to support 10 anymore. That just totally stinks because, like I said, mine won't run 11.
So James, how are they going to own your pictures?
Just stay with 10.
If you don't, because you can keep them localized, you don't have to send them to the cloud.
Oh God, we got a conspiracy theory in here. I bet he doesn't believe in flat Earth either, does he?
Here we go.
But yeah, SEG Macs were actually built for science and business.
Son of a bitch! I should have noticed. I'm telling you, I'll beat your fucking eyes.
All right, I gotta go to bed, y'all. Y'all are just geeking out on me.
Did you lose your $10?
He lost his $10.
No, I won $8.98. Come on, give it up.
Look at you guys. Give it up.
Look out.
I'm a winner.
That's anger. You need. That's angry grandma. She's a TikTok sensation. Angry grandma.
Yeah.
Looks just like Tom.
No, she don't. She looks like my grandmother though.
No, she's prettier than Tom. All right.
Yeah.
There's not much to it, Eric. It's because it does everything for you. It's
all right. I'll see y'all on Monday on my channel at 8 a.m. sharp.
All right. Have a good weekend.
Later, man.
Bye.
But the technology is out there. It's very interesting. Like if you're a postcard seller, there's people out there that will write programs that can scan thousands of postcards a day and make eBay listings. Same thing with baseball cards. Technology, if you don't stay up on it,
and it improves the quality of your life because you're not waiting.
And then Johnny likes her iPhone, and so she gets to do all the crazy mess she likes to do because I'm carrying an iPhone. I don't have to answer. She still asks me where you're at. I'm like, Just hit find my iPhone. You know where I'm at 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can pinpoint within like 3 feet of where I'm at. Why do you ask me where I'm at? I don't know.
You don't have 360 on you, or is that what?
No, it's
No,
find
you
my.
just find my iPhone.
It tells you. Yeah, because she and Jacob are somewhere, and the dogs were just driving me nuts the other day. And instead of calling her and asking her where she's at and if she on her way home, I just looked to find my iPhone and it showed me where she were, and I waited 1 second for an update to see if she's coming away or back. And she's coming closer, so I know she's like 7 miles away and coming this way, so she's gonna be home in 10 minutes. I didn't call her and bother her.
See, from the cruise side of it, whatever messenger that Apple has works a lot better than the Android messenger does. You
So,
can do
so Craig's in the chat. Tell him the name of the software you use for baseball cards, Craig. You need is asking about that. I know you use one of the softwares to list baseball cards. Kelly, that don't make any sense. He must like postcards. He's a collector. If I had that little, so Craig, thanks, man. You need there it is. It's called Card Dealer Pro. That's a good one.
Card Dealer Pro. You can remember that one?
Yeah, but it's. But I do, right now iOS is getting where I think like there's 7 or 8 states that you can put your driver's license on. So if you get stopped, they'll take it. They've made it much. The nice thing about carrying iPhones is the apps work so much better. They're just smoother. They're better because they're made for that phone. They're not made for 100 phones.
They're not made for 100 different models of phones and different hardware, 100 different versions of hardware.
But they have some irritating points. The keyboard is so archaic on a damn iPhone. Every time I go to use it, I want to throw it against the wall.
You don't use voice.
You can
enable the swipe feature. You can
it don't matter. They don't give you control of the keyboard, so it doesn't matter which keyboard. So here's the simple example. So if I type a word like determine and I put an I instead of an E, and I just want to click right in the middle of the word, change one letter, and move on, you can't do that.
You can.
Not on an iPhone, you can't.
Yeah, you got to hold your finger down, get the cursor, and then move it without lifting your finger.
On an Android, you just go hit it, and you're right in the middle of the word.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
It is very frustrating.
Yeah.
And especially if they think something's wrong and they put underlined dots or whatever,
That's
you
right.
can't get in the middle of a phrase of words. You have to hold it down and cursor into it. That is very frustrating on a damn phone. Whenever somebody like me who's got fat fingers.
So right here, like the word determine, you just move the cursor.
Yeah, but on Android you can just click right where you want it to go, and you don't have to drag it.
You just hit one time.
Using 2 phones.
You're gonna make me go get the other phone. So if you got the word determine, it's laying right here, and you want to get in the middle of it, you just go.
Yeah, just tap it. Dude.
And you're right in the middle of it. You're not holding down. You're not moving around. You're just going.
Trying to fucking dig to find it. Yeah. It's dumb.
You're not moving around. Oops, I'm on the next row. I gotta go back up. You just hit right in the middle of it. Yeah.
Is it SM Postcards that has like the 40 bazillion postcards?
I think so.
No, I've never seen that guy before in my life.
He's got all the back behind his computer where he's working. He's got all of these
postcards.
So
Mark, when are you gonna change your name to SM Drone Card or SM Drone Card? Yeah, most of them are very similar, John Doe. I've got a Fujitsu something. I was going to sell postcards, then I went off on another tangent, but I've got the scanner to do it. Actually, I've got two of the scanners because the first one they sent me was missing the paper tray.
Hmm.
Or missing one of the feed arms, and so I have two of the same. I have two of them, and one of them is missing a feed arm.
He was going to sell postcards, but then he got high.
James, I know that, but on an Android phone, you just touch the screen where you want it to go. You have full control of. They don't treat you like a child and say, "No, you can't put it in the middle of the word. You must." Yeah, I know how to do the space bar and all that crazy stuff. I shouldn't have to know how to do the space bar. I should just be able to just click on it.
Right? What the hell?
That's really the most irritating thing about an iPhone that I run into. Because I still because I still carry the other phone and that's the other one. Why can I not log into an app with two accounts? I can do it on a Samsung phone. I can't do it on an iPhone. And don't tell me do a browser. I don't want the browser version. I want the app.
Right?
Damn, you hard to please.
Make it
Because
work, right?
because if you've got a Samsung, any of the Galaxy phones, you'll know that there's a function on it called a secret vault, or a secret folder, whatever they call it. And basically, it's an operating system within inside the operating system. So basically, it runs. So if it had, you can have the exact identical apps inside it as outside of it.
3 copies.
And they have all different.
Like layers.
So if I'm going to look at 2 eBay stores, it's very easy. I just hit secure folder, thumbnail, a thumb, eBay. And the one inside is different than the one outside. They have different accounts without logging in. They stay logged in.
Yep. Then if you want to add a third one, all you have to do is enable work mode with the device administrator as the third one.
James, I used to do the same thing. I put a custom ROM on every phone I ever owned.
Right?
Samsungs were the worst. I used to love Nexus phones and HTC because you could break into those. They didn't. HTC they were easy to break into.
I have a OnePlus.
They're not bad phones. They lose their value very quick. They're still they do fine, but they don't hold their value
They seem to wear out really, and I'm not talking about they just seem to wear out. I mean, like things just quit working on them. And
I had a OnePlus 7 Pro. It was okay.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was the last Android phone. Oh no, it was the last one before I went to Samsung.
This was a gift, so I'm not going to complain too much. Yeah, it's a OnePlus. I thought it was still a OnePlus. Because my other phone, which was just, I don't know what the hell that was. I think it was a Motorola. I dropped it, and it had a little spider web right up here in the corner. And it irritated my son to death. Why don't you get you another one? You can afford it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't care. It's not important. And for Christmas, he gave me this one 2 or 3 years ago. Bless his heart.
Not bless his
I
heart.
say that in a good way, not in a bad way. Because that's dual meaning in the South.
Dual meaning in the South.
Jailbreak and rooted. Who was it that got in trouble for selling the phones?
Rockstar
Was it
Flipper.
Rockstar?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sprint came after him.
For selling what?
He was selling. I don't know what the deal was, but they
People
came after him.
People would sign up for a contract and then wouldn't pay the contract off, but they sell him the phone because they get sold overseas and be used overseas. Sprint came after him. I believe that's the gist of it. I could be a little longer in details, but something
Yeah,
like that.
that's close to it. I mean,
Sprint was losing their ass because the phones never get paid off over time because they just people would break the contracts and never pay the phone off.
Gotcha.
phones are just. You see that tactical. I'm wondering how that's going to go to.
It's the iPhones and the Androids are so like, especially if you're looking at the Google the 9 uh, versus, because they're both made by manufacturers. They're both built. One's built to run Gmail and all the suite of those apps, and Apple is running their app, but they function so close. It's just very minor differences.
See, one of the things, and it might be with the Apple phones. I don't know.
John Doe, FAE lied. I didn't get that damn message. I suck.
I
So
don't.
there you go. Everybody didn't get that message because I didn't get the message.
Well, no, I didn't say everyone got the message. I said that a lot of sellers got the message, and my 2 accounts, one got the message, one didn't. And I think the reason
Same
why
here. One got it, one didn't.
because if you have the listing quality report available to you, you didn't get it, and if you did, then you didn't have it, then you did get it. So that was my theory on that, but not everyone got it. But it seemed like everyone who did get it was in the 5%. That means 1 out of every 20 should have got it, not half the users.
Both of my accounts, neither one of them has the quality listing report, and one got it and one didn't.
And the one we have listing quality report, you didn't get it, did you?
I don't have a listing quality report.
No.
On either account.
Okay.
And one did and one didn't. Unless it came today.
Poor
And
child.
actually, I was just reporting what both e-commerce bites and value-added resource were reporting.
They lied.
Liars, yeah.
It's probably a generalization, but I have an older account which should have the quality listing report, but it doesn't have it. And surely I'd be at the top of something in my main store. You would think.
Who Shirley?
I shouldn't be in any top list. I sell too many different things.
Well, I also do sell a lot of everything. You're 100% right. So that store does sell a bunch of. Like right now, the only 2 I have to ship out is a Sony portable boom box and a razor. Let's see what we sold the last few. The razor, Disney Durables, some shampoo, a phone, a vacuum, some pads, a collectible, some Legos, some Crocs, a cell phone case, a tank holder, a breakfast cooker, a coffee grinder, a keyboard, a Paw Patrol, a pair of shoes, a hair dryer.
These are all things you sold?
Yeah, I mean, none of these categories are the same. A dehydrator, a counter pot pressure oven, a pressure switch, some athlete's foot cream, Nerf gun, a crock pot lid.
Last 3 days of sales on my account are just horrible. Boy.
Just crazy.
Yeah.
So they shouldn't be able to do this. I got a neutral, never received, stolen. That means you received it, you dumbass. You just don't have security at your own place. Never received, stolen. That means it was there.
Well, but it shows it was delivered, right?
Oh yeah.
Maybe,
You
maybe,
use the
it was,
feedback removal tool and have that removed.
maybe it was lost after delivery. That's the
Not
Walmart
from-
one. You
Last
can't-
time I tried to get a neutral removed, they wouldn't do a neutral.
Walmart hit you with that one. You can't
do a neutral.
lost after delivery.
Well, looks like today was my biggest day of the month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you tell me that the other day?
Yeah, I did. Had a bigger one today.
Woo-hoo.
Yep.
What are you selling other than your twigs?
Twigs and mugs.
Mostly mugs. I'm guessing mugs.
Yeah. I have a lot in the warehouse, so they're still going out for Christmas delivery today and tomorrow.
I got an eBay sale? No way.
You must have liked John's video.
I think you did.
John did a video?
I didn't see it.
Mondays and Fridays.
Oh yeah, actually I do. I was in there earlier this evening. Yeah.
Second bad day, third bad day in a row. Gee.
Uh,
This month always sucks.
I might have to go hit the golf ball in the morning.
All right. Well, this is long enough for a show to come back. If I don't come back again, and I don't see you till next year, oh well.
well,
Take that.
Merry
That's not
Christmas.
so far away.
Everyone have a Merry Christmas and
Happy New
all
Year.
that.
Happy Hanukkah, if it's still Hanukkah season.
Merry Christmas.
For more awesome content, like and subscribe now.